whatever you have to say, I have to say something first. Because on my way here, I was listening back to last week's show.
Don't even do it to yourself.
I was listening back, you know, and I don't usually listen back because I haven't listened to podcasts like in a while. I'll be busy.
Nah,
but I was listening back. I was listening back, and I realized that there was a point in the podcast where you said that you were going to call the baby for her birthday.
Yeah.
And that phone call still haven't happened.
Yeah, you're right. That hasn't. But every time I say I want to bring something to her, you say no. I said I want to bring her. I said, what kind of cake she wants? She don't need no cake. She got enough stuff around here. I was
Why the fuck would you bring a 6-year-old a cake for herself?
Because I wanted to bring my niece a cake.
Then you bring her the cake and take her with you while all that sugar gets in her system. Be the good uncle. I don't need no help.
I don't need no help. If I want to do something, don't put something else on top of it.
But why the fuck would you buy her a cake?
And don't tell me, no, don't do it. If I tell my niece I want to bring her a cake, no, she don't need a cake. She got all of this stuff. No. I said I want to bring her something from Jamaica. No, she got too much stuff. No. Don't tell me about no fucking phone call. All I told you to do was call her and say happy birthday. Don't tell me how to do me. I didn't ask you to give her shit. She don't need shit.
That sound like brother and sister.
Yeah, that's how we are.
Yeah, this is family. But what I'm saying is,
don't come in here trying to rip me for not calling.
No. I'm not trying to rip you. I'm just making a point because last week you was talking cash shit.
And I was going to show up with the cake into Jersey. I was going to come to Jersey.
You still ain't been to the new house yet.
You told me no.
I said no to the cake. Did I say no to the visit? No. You don't think the baby would love to see your face?
Yes, absolutely. I was going to show up.
But because I said don't bring a cake, you said fuck the whole thing. No phone call, no show, no nothing. That's what you're trying to say.
I had to reprogram. I'm old. It takes me a minute to figure it out.
You're old. It takes you a minute?
Shout out to being 50. I can use this. I got an ARP card.
Okay, so like
that's tough.
What? I could do
so
that.
At what point are you gonna?
I'm a senior citizen. What you think this is?
That's tough.
So the next time you see the baby is gonna be in DR.
Hopefully not.
That's how I feel.
Maybe the next time that I say, hey, I want to do this, you won't say no and just allow me to do that. Just allow me to do it.
Why would you buy a 6-year-old a cake?
I think it's because it's her mom. You're her mom, right?
Yes.
That's probably why. That's probably why she got to be involved.
I said I wanted to bring something to her from Jamaica.
I agree with her.
Why?
What the fuck are you gonna bring her from Jamaica?
You can't over sugar a child and be like, stay with your mom.
Yes, you can.
Mind you, her birthday party, the theme of her birthday party was Candyland. All I did was give them cake. We had fucking cotton candy, lollipops, donuts. Like that. It was a whole day.
You could do all
that.
Why
the fuck would you bring a cake 3 weeks after her birthday? What message are we sending?
No, I agree. Because if I have my godson and I sugar him up, I keep him for the night. So I'm like, I'm not even doing that to your mom.
You're a great person.
Like, I'm not even doing that to your mom. That's
this nigga said, can I bring, not even bring y'all, can I bring her a cake?
Like a
and he an extra ass nigga. He ain't say a cupcake. I knew he was gonna bring her a whole cake, like a circular or maybe a rectangle cake.
Or something. Something that
who's eating that?
Y'all.
We don't eat sugar like that.
All right, but just shut up.
You shut up.
Let me do what I want to do.
No, fuck out of here. What you was gonna bring her back from Jamaica? A shot glass? A t-shirt?
No, yeah.
What the fuck was you gonna bring her?
Y'all
I'm gonna bring her back something from Jamaica. Nigga, are you dumb? What are you bringing the baby back from Jamaica? This thing is.
This is not the way we go. So
crazy.
Where's my camera? Yes, can you put me on? Let me listen.
Diabolical dickhead.
Here. We have a guest on the show from the Nah That's Crazy pod. Right? Nah, That's Crazy show.
Nah, That's Crazy. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Doechii has been in here fighting for her life amongst this male, that male, this male, that male. She's always saying, oh, I never have no women in here. Right? Trom isn't here. Never told me he wasn't coming. You just didn't respond.
No call, no show lit.
Damn.
It's fine. But I said to myself, I'm going to give you some help this week since you failed so miserably last week.
I failed?
We got him.
So, I failed yesterday. I failed last week.
No.
Yesterday.
Welcome.
Did I fail last week?
Welcome to the So Shameless podcast.
This nigga is wilding. Fail.
Welcome,
these niggas
everybody.
Was on my head top, saying stupid shit.
We have
Stacey Banks.
No, because the
name. I thought you was about to say it.
I know the name, but what is Stacey?
So my name is Stacey, but I use Stacey on IG because if you call me Stacey, I know you don't know me. So I'm not going to change it. So when I see people on the street and they're like Stacey, I'm like, I know you don't actually know me.
Got you. That makes sense.
It's mind games.
Yeah.
It really is. Mind
out
games.
The gate.
We're all doing the same thing.
Out the gate.
I play a very similar game.
Out the gate.
This is interesting to me that this is how you choose to live your life.
Interesting.
This is how you.
Yo, what's up with you? This nigga ad-libbing in the back. What's going on today?
That's walking around trying to fool people from the door.
That's hate.
Because it's first of all, let me backpedal a little bit. My entire Instagram is a complete fabrication.
Why are you looking at the screen?
Because I'm dead ass. My entire Instagram is a complete fabrication. That is not who I am.
Don't do that.
No, purposely. If you knew me,
I saw you clapping butt cheeks.
No. I'm saying in terms of how I speak on Instagram, I actually love men. That's why I say that. So if you followed me on Instagram 4 or 5 years ago, my Instagram was not like that. It wasn't Stacey Banks. It was Ghost Cinderella, and it was very girly and lovey-dovey, and it was very.
That's fire.
And then I wanted to get into nightlife. So I became the bad bitch because that's who thrives in nightlife. So I just decided to change my IG. And once I started speaking about, I have the thoughts, but that wasn't how I had my Instagram. So it's like, I am a very sexual person. I am very outspoken, but that's not what I wanted on my social media at first because it just didn't do anything for me. Now I want to be a media personality. Then I was in nightlife. So it made sense. Like I designed my Instagram for me, what I need to do.
I see.
Business moves.
That's
I see
valid.
it. Yeah, no, I
That's
see
valid.
it.
But you said, so you just became a baddie for your...
Yeah.
You became a baddie.
Yep.
So what were you looking like before?
I was always fine. I was always fine.
We got him.
She said, "Don't play." She said, "Don't fuck around."
Everything that my mama make is good.
We got him.
I've been fine.
Like
But-
ribs or...
Everything that my mama make is
This guy is
good.
crazy.
Okay?
This guy
Just want to
is
say,
nuts.
I've been T, but in my late 20s, and I'm not gonna say how old I am now, but in my late 20s, a couple years ago, I don't know. I just felt like I was very shy. I was very like withdrawn. I was very insecure. And at the time, I thought the cure to that was a BBL. So I said, let me get a BBL. And then I got a BBL and I still felt exactly the same. I just had more attention, feeling exactly the same. And then I got my titties done and I was like, well, this will be it.
Damn, thank you.
This will be the thing that changes everything.
You look, it looks very good.
Yes.
I would have
I would have never thought either.
I would have never asked, because a lot of times when this shit is overpronounced, you'd be like,
yeah.
Are you supposed to ask? Can you ask?
I think it's sort of rude to ask. I think you should let girls tell you what they do.
But what if they don't never tell you and they have it? Isn't that a lie? Don't you feel like you've been lied
if
to?
they want to lie to themselves, what do you care?
What about, no, you're lying to me too.
What do you
Why?
care?
Why do you care?
If you like her body, why do you care?
That's hate.
No,
That's hate. It's
what's
crazy.
hate?
This
Me?
guy's
No,
nuts.
them. Like,
What the fuck is going on today? Yesterday, who
Yeah.
did he like preempt you to be this person today?
Preempt is crazy.
Had a long week.
If I want to live in
What the fuck is going on?
as a girl, if I want to live in the reality that this is my body and this is how I look from the way my mom pushed me out there, let me live there. Why do you care? Why do you have to pop that bubble?
I don't know why. That's a good question.
Yeah.
For real.
Leave people where they are.
I think it says something to men if that's how you genetically are versus what made you want to do that. Is it an insecurity thing? Like, I think men will look deeper into it than just the actual physicality of it. Like, why did you do that? It looks amazing, but what did you like before this? I don't know. It's something about being a baddie your whole life versus being a new baddie. I think that too. No?
I think the BBL is just a different type of baddie, though. I mean, the BBL bandits is different because, like I said, I was a baddie before, and I really had a big butt. I was thick because I had huge titties. Like I was like a 36 triple D.
You got a reduction?
Yes. Got rid of them
I'm
Johns.
about to kick her out.
Got them out of here.
Why would you do that?
Because why?
Aesthetic.
Who want to walk around with your titties all the way out here? You know what your back
It was
might
after
feel like?
the BBL though, because it's like I had a huge ass after the BBL. It was way bigger than it is now. I had a huge ass, and then I had these huge titties and this little waist, and I felt like I never forget one day walking out Flatbush Avenue, and I was with my mom, and I literally had on like a loose dress, and this nigga said, "Damn, I want to fuck you," and I was like, "Okay, so maybe not this anymore. Maybe this is not the look. This is Flatbush."
I hate it here.
You gotta get it reduced?
I got a reduction. Like I wanted to feel better about how I wore clothes and the things that, because my titties were too big. I couldn't even wear white tees without looking crazy. I'll be in the gym, 2 sports bras. So I got rid of them. And I have that outside of my, like, I don't know if I would do another BBL or if I could go back and do it again, but I would definitely do my titties for sure.
You know, it's funny when pretty girls are around, niggas act different.
Yes, they talk different too.
Last week, you wore this cardigan in here, right?
I did.
And I was examining the cardigan. I have several cardigans. I got one my daughter bought me for Christmas. Beautiful cardigan. I'm going to wear it on. I was going to wear it today. And I thought about it. I said, you can't do that.
Why?
because my girl is gonna see her. I think I got dressed up for her. Right? I'm like, I can't. I'm not gonna play myself.
Bro, this is crazy.
Because women look at other women, then they look at the man. You ever see the Instagram shit where the white girl gets in, she got a big booty, and the nigga sitting there drinking his water like, and his girl is looking at him like, yo, you gotta be aware of certain shit.
That's right.
So I was like, yo, I got all these clothes that I bought, but you can't really. I bought these jeans. I bought these pants.
Yeah, they said
I was like, subtle. It's a subtle thing, right? I bought them for my birthday, but I don't know how to wear them.
What do you mean?
Are you supposed to have this tag on these shits?
That's the YNs.
Are you supposed to keep this on? But it's sold in there.
The young niggas do.
Take that shit off.
It's sold in there though.
You got on young nigga pants. You gotta wear like a young nigga.
Oh my gosh.
Leave them on. Is it the nightlife? I'm a nightlife baddie with these on?
Yeah.
Give me nightlife baddie. Now, what is this show about? What is not as crazy about?
Get up and just show the camera my ass real quick. Like, just hold on real quick.
Oh, is that what I did? I need a BBL.
BBL.
I need a BBL. What is not as crazy about?
I love this question. So Now That's Crazy. It's designed. It was originated by Kev, and now it's the 5 of us, sometimes the 4 of us, sometimes 3 of us. But we focus on just real conversations between friends. So we don't really do like topics. We don't really do we don't plan a lot of it out. We literally show up, and as 5 people who fuck with each other, like, what do we want to talk about today? And then we start talking from the moment we get in the studio. So the camera starts rolling before we even sit down. So it's just real conversations among friends, and people like it because it's like, this is something your actual homeboy, your homegirl would say. It's not a hypothetical. You're not discussing a scenario. It's like, you hurt my feelings, and let's discuss it on camera. Or we should have did this. Let's discuss it on camera.
We do that. We call it homie court. We call it homie court. All right. Well, I got a bunch of. What am I supposed to call you? I don't know you. Should I call you Stacey or call you Stacey?
Call me Stacey.
I call you Stacey now. We know each other. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Tahoe.
That's Doechii.
Hi, Doechii.
Hi, boo. This nigga's crazy.
Hey, yesterday.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I like what you said.
I like that.
You've had a. I'm
just relax.
I'm not doing it.
Just relax.
I can't wait to talk to you.
What's up?
You're not talking to me. You just want to talk to
He
her.
can't. Can we on air?
Can we put it on Patreon? I want to know now.
No, he can't do it. He can't do it. He can, but he won't.
Why not?
Cause man.
Hey guys, let's not hold the audience up.
Yo, I can't fucking wait. Whatever this is, I gotta hear it.
Let's not hold the
Yeah,
we are.
Let's not hold
they said they wanted you to do a 360. I'm just telling you what the people them said.
That's her man.
So what?
That's her
Tahoe, the wrong person. We need doing it. I'm screaming.
I'm just saying, the man said what the man said.
Shout out to the No
Hi,
Shame
Brandon.
gang.
I don't know who that is. Would you put a lot of Y's in my name and you spelled that shit right?
So this young lady reaches out to us. I go to her page. I see her talk. I obviously see she's cute. Go to her page. I see her talking. I was looking for more of your show on your page. It's a lot of ass in nice outfits. A lot of nice outfits. But then I go to her story.
That's where it is.
I open her story today. All right. What's behind me? Pause.
because I dirty Mac Brandon, but Stacey didn't hear me.
That was hate. Yeah, it was hate.
But Brandon heard me.
Yeah, it was hate. It was hate.
What did you say about Brandon?
No, that's cool. It's all good.
Right. It passed already.
The No Shame gang is in the building. Oh yeah. What is your name?
Thank you, because we didn't do that at the beginning. So Stacey Banks, and my IG is at Stacey Banks. That's STASSY_Banks. You can find me.
That's peace.
She keeps staring at you.
Just to get,
like, what
it's
is she
myself.
doing?
I can't stop looking at myself.
Why you can't? It's us. We're here.
I know.
You can't. I'm not gonna ask you a question. You're gonna stare at yourself. I'm gonna stand in front of the fucking television. You're not gonna do that all day.
You know what it is too. Also, when we film, usually, literally, Chris is right there, and so I talk to Chris because it makes me less.
So
nervous.
do you talk to people, or are you just looking in the direction?
No, I talk to Chris.
I'm here. What do you mean?
I'm back.
Listen,
I'm back.
I brought you here for your intellect. What are you talking about? She said, no, because that's where I usually look. But it was a person over there.
Okay.
I'm going to piss you off today. Or you're probably going to piss me off today.
Probably.
All right? But I'm going to do my best to piss you off back. That's just the way it goes.
Let's see what happens.
Why you make that face?
You know, I'm just here sitting in Trump seat. I understand why Trump is the way he is.
Pillow for your back?
Because no, I don't need a pillow. But it's just like it just seems so far away. So I'm just I feel like I'm a spectator over here.
Far.
All right. I don't know which part. I'm just gonna start with I asked her to send us a video. So we have Chris Casanova coming on. He's also on the show. Longtime friend.
Shout out to the homie.
Or whatever. Really
yes,
love him. And so I asked both of them, yo, I want to help promote y'all show, right? To our viewers. Send us something that you happened on your show that you feel confident talking about. Okay. This one sends me this.
So I feel like the past 6 months, I've really been getting in touch with like my relationship with God. Okay. But also still recognizing that at my very core, I'm kind of a hoe. Right?
That's fair. Right. Most Christians are.
Oh, wow.
So it's like navigating those two paths where I know I'm not all the way interested in everything that's secular anymore, but I'm also not even like close to what the other side is supposed to be.
Got you.
It's like I just felt this conflict because I know I want to look like a bad bitch.
Yeah.
But I really fuck with God.
It's true. I'm not mad.
I like it.
How you feel about that?
I like it.
You like that?
I like it.
That's peace.
That's peace.
That's honesty. That's me being honest.
What is the kind of a whole thing? The God shit, we could put that over there.
Well, not the God shit.
I love God.
I love God
what is
too.
that? I'm kind of a hoe. What is that?
I still actively participate in whole-like activities.
What is a whole-like activity?
At least what I consider whole-like activities.
Exactly. Wait, define it for me.
I still be sucking dick that I probably shouldn't be.
Is it yours or somebody that you like?
Is it mine?
Not like your
I don't
own
own
dick.
the dick. I don't own it.
You're
It's currently on lease.
Lease.
Doesn't belong
leasing
to me.
Right. I mean, most of us are
like
fucking
the
with
lease.
people that.
Right. No, I don't even know what he is. I'm gonna not say that. Also, I have a girlfriend. Also, I'm poly. So she's like trying to force all of these things into like a Christian place. Like I can't. It's hard for me to be like, yeah, I eat coochie, but I'm super Christian because I don't know if those two intersect. Because I like church. I love going to church. But I also really like eating my girlfriend's coochie. So it's like, which one am I gonna cut off, or should I just be like, I'm gonna do both of them?
Do it all.
Right.
Yeah, gotta do
That's
it
what
all.
I feel like. What's wrong with doing everything?
So that's why you wanted to be on Heart of Salt.
Not necessarily.
She reached out and was like, yeah, I want to be on that show. That's the fun show. That's what she said.
Oh.
She didn't want to sit next to you.
But that's fine. I'm not sucking dick on camera, so maybe that's not the
I don't do it either.
They don't fucking
I will porn. We don't do it.
We don't do none of that on the show. Yeah, on camera's crazy.
On camera's nuts.
Well, not this kind of camera.
Crazy.
Not like specifically not this. Like
these would be nice cameras.
A smaller camera. Well, I don't want it to street. I don't want them to see it.
Oh, like one of these cameras.
Yeah, like one of those.
Valid.
Okay. So
got him.
We got him.
We got him.
We got him. Going on.
We got
a lot going on.
It's a lot.
I was about to make it worse, 10 times worse. I'm being good today. I just want you to know.
Please don't. I want you to be yourself.
So like, how long you been with your girlfriend?
Almost 4 years.
Oh, that's so nice.
And you have a man as well, or a dude as well?
She's leasing one.
Yeah.
And if could he ask you to be his girl?
I mean, why not?
And would y'all all three, or just be you and him and
No,
you
it'd
and
be
her?
the three of us.
Are they interested in each other?
I think so.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna stop here.
Okay.
Because I could go further, but this isn't hard to solve.
Yeah, here we go.
I mean, if we're here, so like,
I love questions. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. So
I have questions. Yeah. So are you single? Are you like E&M or
no? So I'm definitely in a whole relationship with my girlfriend. Like that's my primary relationship. At some point, we do want to incorporate a man fully into it. It's just finding
the right
man. Because I think niggas come into it like, oh, it's a threesome. Like, it's
not that's not what that is.
It's not that kind of thing. Like you will. And that's the thing, like, obviously you're going to get sex. Obviously you're going to get a threesome. So don't focus on that. Like, that's the given, right? It's whatever. What else are you bringing here?
Right. I agree.
Right.
Now, when
you live out here?
Yo, are you
good? Part-time.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
I'm asking qualifying questions because like I'm super interested now.
She's doing the right thing.
Well, she's also.
I like that.
What am I doing?
You're also.
You're poly. Yeah.
And also has a girlfriend.
Yes.
And gay. Yeah. Same people.
We've been together for 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
I watched her me and her man be at the bar and her girlfriend over there kissing and shit. I'm just looking at him like, you just the man.
And we're like all together now.
That's exactly how it should be.
Since New Year's.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I love that. Yeah. I love that for her.
We're all to.
How long have you and him been together?
This 5 years.
Not knowing.
All right, yo.
It's nuts. It's okay.
No, it's 5 years. Like, all right.
You and him have been together 5 years, and you and her have been together 5 years.
Okay, so here's the thing. Pause. I met them the same month of the same year. Mm-hmm. I started dating her first. Mm-hmm. And then me and her took a break. Mm-hmm. we didn't break up, but we just had like a little issue. And then the pandemic hit, and then she got pregnant. So now you're pregnant, so I'm outside. And then I got with Andrew that same summer. So there was like, we all started at the same starting point, and we've just been kind of going parallel, and now we're perpendicular. That's all. So it all happened at the same time.
Like I met my my girlfriend and I started dating the same month that I met this guy.
What's going on?
And it was just like her and I just like you know how girl and girl relations, they move faster than Spanish music.
Fast.
So me and her
Faster than Spanish
they
music.
do.
Fucking hilarious.
So me and her we started dating in October. I met him in October, but me and her
October what? 2019?
No, 2021. So this year will be 4 years.
Because I met them October 2019. I'm just saying.
That would be too crazy.
I'm annoyed.
But
I'm sick.
Yeah, I met her in January. Funny enough, when I was going away with that guy, we were going up to Jamaica, and my girlfriend owns a spa, so that's how I met her. I met her at her spa, and then we were friends from January till October. And then
was she the one doing your hair?
I wish she did hair. No, she don't.
So y'all just seen each other and was like,
No.
Is she a femme?
She's not. She doesn't do hair, so that's why I say that.
Okay, is she a femme?
Yeah, she's so pretty.
Oh,
You've seen her. She's so pretty.
I have?
Yeah, she's on my story.
I don't know.
We look a lot alike too.
Yeah.
So it might be like I might post her, you might think it's me.
Yeah.
Because we look very. She's just
How the
lighter
hell
than
you know
me.
I seen her?
Because she's always on my story. She's on my story today and yesterday.
Babe, I don't be in her story. I do not talk to this
For
woman.
research
guess what?
purposes for the show.
Well, guess what? Watch this, babe. I'm about to start being in her stories.
Yeah, I mean,
See?
No, for sure.
The difference.
Women, it's a lot easier.
It's not. Why do you think it's easier? It's not easier. It's
Women
just a different
get
situation.
Women, either y'all like each other or you don't. It's very, very easy. Boom. And from there, y'all can start flirting. Y'all can be kissing by the time y'all hit the steps. The women are just fast. Y'all are just like, boom, I like you. Let's do something. Let's go out. Come kiss me. It's done.
Let's do something. Let's go out. Come kiss me.
Men come
No, that's
along,
really
it's
me.
like,
That's literally how I flirt. I'm like, oh my God, I like your face. Can I kiss you in the mouth? Like that's the type.
Done.
That's me.
Right, and men come along like they like, well, you have to woo me. You have to like, what are you here for?
Yeah,
what are you gonna add to my life?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like we got.
Yeah, that's true. It's not. It's
Gotta do a
definitely not the
magic
same. So I would say something like, "Hey, Stacey, I think you're beautiful. Tell your girlfriend, can I borrow you just for a little while?"
I fuck with her. Like I fuck with her.
I don't like
That's
that.
peace.
You
Yeah,
smooth.
It's very.
I
It's
know,
fast.
right?
Yeah,
It's very fast.
I
Very
stand.
fast.
So I got twins on the couch, right? It's twins. They're both doing the same thing, both living the same lifestyle, right? All of this and that, and they both hate men.
You think I hate men?
I don't hate men.
Well,
I just think most of them are stupid.
All right, yo.
Most, I will say, this is going to be an interesting show.
Don't start stealing my lines, Brandon.
And Stacey knows it's going to be an interesting show because she posted a lot of thought-provoking statements in her story today that actually align with a lot of other things that are happening in the world today in media and everything. So I've been paying attention. I'm seeing this and that. Give me 1 second. Y'all flirt or something.
Not y'all flirt.
Like that's so disingenuous.
What?
Like that's not what we're doing. But I mean, since we're here,
Right here.
No.
Is your girlfriend femme?
yes, of course. I don't like the other ones. Or if you're gonna
That's
be
crazy.
like aggressive presenting, like you gotta be pretty as fuck.
Yeah, you gotta be like Kalani. And even
Yo,
maybe even
Kalani, the way that I just wanna like.
my girlfriend loves her and I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I want
My
her to eat my
girlfriend-
pussy too.
Yeah.
All right, yo.
I do.
That good?
Yo, Kaylani, she's sexy as fuck. I wish I
She
had a
is
pussy
so
for her.
sexy.
I do.
I told my sister this the other day, and my sister was like, "Oh, you don't pass." She said all her girlfriends got to pass the paper bag test, and I said I will deal with her colorism. I will deal
Who
with
said
it.
that?
My sister said.
Wow. What are you seeing up there?
I don't know. Something about don't be stupid. I just wonder who they're talking to.
Oh,
Okay.
that's Travis. Travis
Alright.
was saying that you're basically, I think he was alluding to the fact that you're beautiful, and he's just hoping that you're not stupid because sometimes people be dumb.
Nah, luckily
He don't
Travis,
like dumb,
I
pretty
have
women.
a whole master's degree. Got brains too.
Oh, and
we'll
what?
see.
I'm business administration
Mm.
from NYU. So Ivy League clocked it.
Oh,
Yes,
clock
come on,
it.
NYU.
Clock it.
Fire.
That royal
And good
purple.
coochie. I don't want to ever forget that.
It's important.
Here, and it's here. As good as this is, me and her.
You're shopping, huh?
Tight like a booty hole. Heard you.
Well, fellas, her
Man.
name is
Stacey Banks.
Stacey Banks. If you can live up to it, right?
Yeah, right.
Because they judge quick, bro.
Yeah.
OD.
Fast.
Right? And I could tell by her story.
Which
She got
one?
a lot
Are you
of
talking
judgment
about
going
yesterday?
on.
You talking about
I'm gonna
today?
keep going. I'm gonna keep going with this because I opened up your story this morning. I'm outside. I'm fishing for things to talk about. Right. We just recorded a couple of days ago. So the world moves fast. I'm looking. As soon as I open her story, she's, I don't want to say butt ass, but the ass is out.
Let me see.
The ass is assing. Right. And I was going to screen record this shit, but I was like, that's weird for me to screen record it. So I'm just asking her about it in the show. Yesterday, you might want to see this.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody Bluetooth it to me or something.
Nah. That's not about you right now, friend.
So they're sharing.
Oh, okay, that's peace.
Girl thing.
Okay,
Thanks.
that's peace.
Cool.
Let's see.
Okay.
Can you show me this thing?
Yes,
show
I will proudly show this video. My ass, it was moving in this video.
It was.
But she's a whole media person.
So
what that mean?
So I'm watching her. You know, she's been up to 105.1. She's with Angie Martinez or something. You got something going on over there?
So I don't want to talk too much about that. It's just an opportunity that's
fire,
sort of in the works.
Dope.
But I don't know if I'm a radio person yet.
All good. But yeah, I'm seeing that. So I'm like, yo, she got a lot going on. She'll be a dope guest on the show. And I open her story and it's just clap, 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 clap. Look at this.
Let me turn my brightness.
Like graduation clap or like.
Look at this.
It's on the stage.
I'm gonna show you like this way.
Oh, you can't show the screen? You showed the world today.
Oh, I don't care. Can you see it?
I'm sorry.
Look at that thing moving.
I gotta get a good look at this.
Yes.
Look,
Yes.
Why is it so
skirt
blurry?
is flapping. The skirt is not covering
fuck.
the ass at all.
Not
it's
at all.
cheeks. It's mad cheeks.
Nah,
It's moving. She's slapping it.
Oh God.
I'm like, yo.
Okay.
This,
I see what's going on.
Valid.
do you see? There's no dress.
I see.
The
what's
dress
happening.
is nowhere to be found,
God.
bro. The thing is just swaying
It went to
around.
the beat though.
Yeah, I got it.
Right?
Okay.
I was hitting every beat though. You can't say.
And she's smiling. She's chilling. She just ass moving. Look at you, sway.
I'm not sweating. Actually, I'm good.
Yeah, it's tough.
Couple minutes later.
I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I watched it once, babe. I did not go back. I watched it one time. It's
I watched
nice.
it about 40 times.
I'll send it to you. If she send it to me, I'll send it to
That
you.
shit look like it's about an hour long. I'm gonna watch it.
I am screaming.
Right?
Yeah.
The very next post, I will accept that. The very next post, purple.
That shit long
messaging.
as hell.
Long
I
ass
be saying
message.
So much on IG.
At this point, I'm convinced men who slut shame women really just want to fuck other men.
Yes.
Oh.
Like, let's be real. Why are you this emotionally invested in what women do with their bodies? You mad at women for having sex, but you also want to have sex with women? Be fucking for real. It's giving vagina envy. I don't mind saying I have vagina envy sometimes.
Yes,
I was just
we've
telling
said
y'all.
this, yes.
Kaylani, I know you don't fuck with me. I wish I had a pussy for you. I'm your type.
I want you to stop
Like,
saying that.
do you
It's
hate
bothering
women
me on the inside.
or do you want to be us? Because if you spent less time policing pussy and more time standing in your truth, you might just find happiness with the real love of your life, your homeboy.
The gospel, according to Stacey Banks.
Go be with him. Hashtag vagina envy is crazy. Hashtag you want to fuck us or be us. Pick
A
one.
side. Oh, that's crazy.
Pick a side. Can't be both.
I wish I could like incorporate these into sermons on Sunday morning. Like when the preacher's talking about love and accepting yourself, I just be like, hold on. But you niggas really gotta stop being these niggas. Y'all gotta stop being these type of men. I hate a man who slut shames a girl. I hate it. If you sex shame a girl, I just feel like your dick is little. That's the only thing I can comprehend. It's like you have a very small penis. And
I actually agree
why are
with
you
you.
mad at the girls?
I actually agree with you.
Like the niggas that's like, oh, if we break up, I'm gonna show you a sex tape. First of all, please, because I've seen them. They look wonderful.
Do you?
How
My eardrop still.
How many bodies you got as a girl? Like, first of all, if you in there, it's gonna feel like one, and that's all that should matter. So why? What is with these questions?
Do you not know, or do you just feel personally attacked by the questions?
I have no idea.
There's a reason why men do all of this.
Why?
One of the reasons why is a confidence issue. So yes, I agree with you that it is a lot of dudes that don't have access to a lot of women, right? A lot of dudes that do want to prove things to other men, right? So if I have you, but another nigga had you, it doesn't prove as much.
Yeah.
Now, fuck me better than him.
Right?
Right.
It doesn't matter. He beat. Right?
First
He
of all,
had
why
you.
are you thinking about another nigga fucking me? That's gay.
Because ownership and because of trophy shit.
Ownership.
Get a nigga dick off your head top because you should not be thinking about nobody. That's weird.
But no, y'all gotta realize
you should be pressed about the bitches I be fucking because they can take me faster than any nigga.
There's a lot happening. There's a lot going on right now.
The nigga's stressed. He's shut down. Your man said, all right, son.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
People's perspectives be what they be, and their truths be their truth.
Yes.
It is what it is. Until it isn't. And then you have a new truth, and that be what it be. But at the end of the day, I am not in competition with women.
But some men are.
A lot of them are.
And I think that you're grown and you're mature enough to understand your position and where you like how you play and your masculinity, and you're cool. But there are a lot of people that still haven't found themselves and still aren't true to themselves. And pussy envy really is a thing.
Yeah, but women can just exist. And y'all, like, niggas cannot. We have to gain things.
What do you have to gain?
It's rare in our part of this community. Like you said, I wanted to be a baddie, right? There's a whole black world out there that doesn't need Benzes. We don't need we don't need to go to the bar and buy a table. We don't have to have a Zool. We don't have to have whatever the new shit is. Those people over there can just live their regular life because they never had to prove nothing. They live by personality. Do I like you? Oh, I'm going to BlurCon. You know, BlurCon. And they fall in love. In our little section of society, especially, right? You have to have things to be somebody as a man.
No.
And let me finish. Because I'm telling you our story. Y'all, I can't shut down y'all story. Don't tell us. These are the things that we identify. These are the things that make us feel like we that nigga. Whereas a nigga that knows anime, right? If his chick loves anime and he's watched all the anime movies and he knows the designer or whatever, right? He becomes that nigga to her because he knows all the anime shit. The people in our community watch the things we have. They and it's a thing. Either the niggas do it. You fucking with that scrub ass nigga? You fuck with that scrub ass niggas? Nigga, like, yo, I'll buy that nigga whole life right now. You dead ass? I change your life. I don't know what that nigga's doing for you. You can have struggle love if you want, but it's nice over here. Niggas talk crazy to your chick. So, and chicks talk crazy to us too. Like, look at her next story. I'm not even gonna go there yet.
I think everybody needs to learn how to stay in their lane. And the only reason why we have these issues and these discussions is because niggas is not in their lane. You want a bad bitch, but you don't have the ability to pull a bad bitch. So you're sitting here doing the most to overcompensate because you're looking at the archetype of a certain type of woman that you want. But you're not that nigga. Go find the regular bitch when you a regular nigga. And if you a top dollar baller ass nigga, then he gets the bad bitches.
Good looking women will fuck with a nigga they like, but the nigga don't like where he's at.
That's
so
his
now the
fault.
nigga winds up trying to chop her down. Why are you wearing that? Why do you always do this? Why do you have to show your ass in the cover? Oh, you got your ass all out. How many niggas beat? Because he's still in competition. He hasn't proven himself to himself. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
So these are the things that's going on in these niggas' minds.
And those are niggas you gotta get rid of.
Yet.
You gotta get rid of them immediately.
I totally agree with that.
Immediately. Because I have dealt with so many of those types of niggas that even the description of it makes me want to throw up a little bit. Because it's like, stand up. Like, you know who I am. If I walk in a spot with you, you should feel like you that nigga because I walked in with you. Not be insecure because of how many other niggas I know in the spot. Like, you're weird. I need you to get your shit together.
But she's attracting them. She literally said, I created this aesthetic to create that, to attract that crowd, that world. That's the world I want to be in. She can't be mad at the niggas that's in there.
That's
them
the
niggas is not the doctors and engineers that's in them clubs, in them bars. Not like that.
But it's like,
but it's for work.
So how you get mad at the people that you wanted to be around and profit off of? You can't.
But just being realistic adults. If I design my Instagram in a certain way, obviously I'm attracting this attention, whether my niggas with me or not, right? What I'm not gonna do as an adult is wait until I'm with my nigga to start wilding. And if I'm already wilding and you meet me wilding, then accept me wilding. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm out here chilling, then I get a nigga, then I start wilding. Like that doesn't even make sense.
When you say wilding, what do you mean?
Like I'm out here just like fucking and sucking. Like that's not. I don't see the logic in that.
But you are.
No, I'm not.
You said
no,
so?
I'm saying if I have a boyfriend, I'm not outside. Just,
oh yeah, right.
So I'm saying for a man to be insecure, like with that, like you met her a certain way. Where are you going with this? Because you knew who she was when this is what attracted you. Whether it was she being a bad bitch or whether her being outside or whether her being inside, whatever it is attracted you. Don't let bitches be bitches. Like whatever they want to do, let them be them.
And that's the problem. Are you here for me or what I represent? Because another nigga with more money or more aesthetic or more popular, he might snatch you. You might be attracted to that. And so there's that little thing of not being sure.
Like
and you never trust.
Like this is not fucking slavery.
You
never know.
Like can't nobody take me?
Yeah, no.
And I think that's something that I want certain men to like get in your head. Can't nobody take your bitch. Either you protect her and you cultivate that relationship and then she's gonna love you regardless, or you're gonna push her away and then she's gonna go to somebody else. But nobody is gonna walk up and take your bitch.
I've been taken.
If your bitch, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
I've been taken.
We got
Don't do that.
What you mean? Don't do it. It's the truth. Because it's not just because you with her don't mean that she's your bitch.
All right, so then tell me
just
how.
because you're with her don't mean she's yours, and we know that.
And then if she's not your bitch, then how is she taken?
Let's go.
Tell me how somebody took you.
It could be one night out and she meet the next nigga.
I'll fuck with you, but
no,
I'm gonna just be honest.
This world is real.
When I was in my early 20s, I was a different person. I told you I was not Stacey Banks. I was just Stacey.
Okay.
I was engaged to a very nice guy.
That's crazy.
I was engaged.
I'm so sad.
He's lovely. Like even now, he's lovely.
I cannot believe you about to do
He was
this.
great. But one day, I would say this. I wasn't fully happy there, so I feel like it would have ended up the same way.
Boom. If you're not happy, you're going to leave.
I was with this man. At this point, we were going on 3 years.
You was engaged.
I was engaged, and the whole time I will say this from the bottom of my heart, I never had one orgasm with that man. Not a one. Not a one.
Look. I thought the problem.
I thought because he was also the person that took my virginity. I thought I couldn't come. And then one day he took me to a party, and this guy came up to me, and I was just sitting out minding my business, and he was like, "Who are you with?" And I was like, "My fiance." He was like, "That's your fiance?"
Scrub.
So I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, no, I'm about to," and all of that. And he went over to my fiance at the time and was like, "That's your girl?" And my fiance was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Not for long." And a couple months later, I was dating him.
How was that nigga still alive?
My fiance wasn't controversial at all. Like, he was not that guy.
And that's how that man did not take you. What happened was you met somebody that had that was more masculine. He emasculated your man. And once you emasculate my man in front of me, that relationship is over. If a nigga could walk up to my man and be like, "Yo, that's your girl, not for long," and that nigga walks out of there, not in a gurney, but he walks out of there, you're not my man no more. You lost me. That's the day that you lost me. I'm sorry. I can't be with no bitch ass nigga. Sorry.
And that's what I'm talking about.
I can't be with a bitch ass. I can't be with a bitch ass nigga.
Black men have to die every day. We got to fight to prove our love.
Mm-hmm.
Fight for
every day. We have to fight.
Me.
White girl walking with her little white man, nigga, do that. She was like, "No, you." And he don't even feel like he might feel like he got to protect her, but he ain't got to be this beast.
Nah, you got to shoot that nigga immediately
to keep his white girl.
You got to bash that nigga in the head with a bottle. We got to turn into fucking Doechii out this motherfucking shoot all types of fucking flames out our chest just to prove to you that we're worthy of your love. Yeah, wildin'.
And so understand what that looks like with the story that we're telling.
You can't protect me.
We got to keep proving to y'all that we're worthy.
Nah, you can't protect me. You can't protect me.
She don't want to know. She don't want to. At least Stacey.
I hear you.
No, but
I hear the story.
You're gonna keep arguing.
I don't want to be with nobody that can't protect me. Can't a man walk
nigga,
up to
you
my
can
man
protect
and say
most
that?
niggas.
That's not the point. Oh my God, I'm just a girl.
Now you just
say that. Like y'all here just knocking niggas out.
I have not hit anybody in the face in years.
It's been years.
It's been years.
Because they know
somebody
your
say
body.
that is crazy.
Because they know your body.
I haven't hit anybody in the face in
energy
years.
Is very aggressive.
Last time
once you start
I punched somebody in the face, I was pregnant.
Square up with a nigga, he's like, "Yo, ma, chill." And then he realized he might have to really work for this. Then he realized, you know what I'm saying? Nigga size everything up. He's like, "Yo,
you know what?
Crazy."
I just think though,
you know what?
Had my fiance ever gave me one orgasm, I probably would have stayed.
Nah, I doubt it.
Once
you got a taste of it and know they can't keep going.
Oh my God, he had such a big dick. And the sex was just so painful. And he wanted to fuck like 9-10 times a day. I'm not even kidding. Like 9-10 times a day.
See, that's not the type of dick you marry.
I used to just hurt. Like it just hurts. I'm like, my coochie is so little. Like it's so
not
tiny.
Not you. Can you fix the teddy bear? Babe? These guys is falling off the couch.
They going through things.
So a nigga I cannot believe.
But that nigga cheated on me bad, real bad.
The nigga that took you?
So bad.
Of course he did.
He cheated on me so bad.
See? And then you became, and that was back when you was Stacey. That was before Stacey.
Yeah, but I will say he definitely helped me be Stacey Banks. He was the one that was just like, you look good, get out there. Like he would take me outside.
Stacey Banks.
Yes. He helped me be Stacey.
And so he changed the way that you, because who did he cheat on you with? A Stacey or a Stacey?
A stripper.
A Stacey.
Mm-hmm.
And so now what?
Stacey. Why you keep saying Stacey?
She knows what I'm fucking talking about. Let me get my clip off. Let me get my clip off.
Okay.
And so now you started patterning yourself after the chicks that he cheated you with.
Could be.
Even though you got the masters, even though you was already bad, even though you was able to bag them other niggas, you started feeling like you had to get that aesthetic too to prove.
I don't know if that was my thinking at the time.
But
at the time, I don't know if that's where I was going with
so let's go 360 to what niggas got to do. It's the same ass thing. Only thing is, it's a lot easier for women because y'all are the prize. It's a lot easier. You ain't got the titties, you ain't got the ass, right? You got the popularity. Now niggas can't tell you nothing. And you calling us gay.
I know. I said niggas that.
But you're gay.
I'm not gay. I am not gay.
What the fuck is going on in here?
Dodge, yesterday. Tahoe, I am not gay. I am not gay.
You're bisexual.
I'm very bisexual.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just told you I sucked dick.
But wait a minute. Is that a thing that you can't just be called a bisexual girl gay?
I don't identify as gay at all.
No, I think that you're. What's the right way to say it? You're not living in your full truth when you just cut off a side of you. So you can't just say that I'm gay because I'm not gay. Yeah, I'm not gay. I'm not bisexual. I am 100% pansexual.
Okay.
There's a couple of trans niggas and bitches that can totally get it. So for me, I can't just stick to two. I'm open to everybody.
And I don't think I'm gay because I don't know that I'm naturally attracted to women. I am very attracted to my girlfriend, but it's not like when I see girls outside, I'm like, ooh, like it's not that. I flirt with girls very, very heavily because I think it's
so
fun
much
and I
fun.
think it's cute. I think kissing girls and flirt, I think that shit is adorable.
I just like to love.
But I'm not like
kiss
I'm
and hug
turned
on.
Like I just like want to do soft shit with you. Like my friends, like I will get butt naked and get in bed with them. Just like we're just soft. Like let's just be soft.
Let's just cuddle.
Shit.
Yeah.
I love a cuddle.
It's not like I'm turned on.
Yo, bro.
Cuddling is crazy.
You're not kind of pot? Can I pot?
My bad.
Can I pot?
This nigga nothing on himself. You heard him? This nigga said, oh shit. Yo, nigga, you came fast?
Don't do that to
What the fuck is going on?
See how you trying to do me?
That's crazy. That's your family. Don't do that to
It
them.
is. I love him to death. I have so many different paths to take right now, so I'm just trying to. I'm sitting here like
Pick the spiciest one. I
like
like hard questions.
I
like hard questions.
Let me take a little sidetrack.
Okay.
Is this the first girl that you ever messed with?
No, second.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, right? So you might be a little tonguey, little.
What do you mean?
What the fuck is that?
A lizard?
Suck a little pussy. You like sucking pussy a little bit.
I love eating my girlfriend's vagina.
And the one before?
No, I didn't.
Sorry, girlfriend. I'm sorry. No disrespect.
Prior to my girl, I don't know if I really ate her vagina. I can't remember me eating her vagina. Maybe I did.
I find it so interesting how this world has changed from when I was younger. Now I'm 50 years old. When I was younger, being gay was the craziest thing in the world. The craziest
you mean like how it was
thing in the
seen,
world.
or just being that person?
How it was seen.
Okay.
Right? It was demonized, crazy. You really wasn't just openly walking. And if you was a kind of gangster for that. You was just gay in this world. Like, that's crazy. And you just walking by gay. Niggas is looking by, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And now women are able to kind of do whatever they want. And in that world that I was growing up in, you couldn't just be flapping cheeks on not that there was no Instagram, but that was crazy for you to just be
shaking
doing
ass.
The butt was something, but you wasn't butt naked. You understand what I'm saying? And nowadays, and I don't know if this happened, I remember my mother telling me a story. When I was young, she had a friend, and she went to the friend's house. I might have told this story in the show before. She went to the friend's house. And the friend started fucking her man. And she came out and tried to grab my mother to go in.
What a good time.
And my mother ended the friendship. This was her best friend. This was her best friend. I knew this lady. And somehow she took, the lady came up to me years later and tried to talk to me on some, hey, miss, haven't seen you or whatever. And I was like, hey, I saw Michelle. And she was like, stay away from that lady. And I was like, what happened? And she tells me the whole story. To me, I must have been 14, 15. I was like, that's not crazy. Like you first of all, you ended the relationship over that? Because I was a little horny. I don't know if I fantasize about this, but I was like, why you ain't just go in the room? Right. Why didn't you just go in the room? Like, you really ended the relationship over that?
Yeah.
Right? But that's the perception of the world with all of that stuff back then. That's with the world that I lived in. I'm not going to say that everybody was like that. I'm sure people were freaking off.
Let's think about it this way. Maybe your mom knows she has some firebox, and she knew that if she fucked that nice lady husband, he would have left her. And she was just like, for the sake of your marriage, I'm going to exit this.
You know what? My mother was a party girl.
Okay.
Believe it or not, my mother used to club.
Probably had that wop, you don't know.
Heavy. So who knows whatever the what?
Yeah.
All right, yo.
What did you say?
Chill, yo. Y'all gotta chill.
Nigga said your aunt
come
got
on
the
my
wop.
pod and tell me that my mom, my God.
You don't want your mom to have good coochie?
Yo.
No.
Jesus.
Why not?
Yo, yesterday's over there losing his fucking mind. Like, not my aunt, bro.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, I don't want my mom to have whack pussy.
Right.
What?
Yo.
I mean, if we gotta choose between one or the other.
Those are the choices. Whack or good.
Because imagine if your dad somewhere is out here talking about your mom like she has some whack box. At least we like, yo, what? I want my mother. So I love my mother. If I'm gonna wish something for her, it's gotta be to ask for great pussy.
Right.
I'm bugging?
So she knew herself as a person and be like, my pussy is so phenomenal that if I fuck my best friend's husband, I'm gonna lose my best friend and she's gonna lose her husband. So I'm gonna preserve their marriage and I'm gonna keep my coochie to myself.
I'll go with that narrative. Where I was going with this was not down the maternal pussy path. It was more along the lines of now you can be gay, bi, or just curious.
Poly,
and none of it matters to anything when it comes to women.
Yes.
You can be any of those things. But if you...
I'm not dating no bi guy.
What?
Yo.
Why? But you're bi.
Right, I'm a girl.
Oh, we got him.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me about this. What does that mean?
I can't be with no nigga that suck dick. I can't. That's not for me.
Why?
Because why you sucking dick? Okay. If you suck dick, like you really want to suck dick. Like you really got, like you really.
No, you really have to want to suck
because
a dick.
even niggas that's like, well, I had this guy in college, a friend of mine, and he was just like, he had sex with a guy one time while we were in college, and he was like, I just wanted to try it. I'm like, no, you're gay because girls have butts too. You could have just that to a girl. You really wanted to be with that nigga, which is fine. That's your thing, but you're gay.
Do you think that it's possible for men to be attracted to men and women?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't know. I just feel like you're either.
Yo, the
and
toxicity
this is probably the
seeping
worst.
out.
Like I know I'm super biased with this because obviously, but I just feel like niggas either gay or straight. I feel like men are either gay or straight.
Why?
Especially black men, and this is so bad because
you know it's bad.
Go through so much.
You know it's bad.
Y'all just so limited in what you're allowed to do in your mindset and where what the world thinks it's acceptable for you. But I still think
keep it limited.
Right.
Why?
Because that's the world that I want to live in. That's where I reside.
You know,
and not everybody else has to.
Is that homophobic? Because I've told you, I've met bisexual. I met a lesbian,
I think bisexual women are cool.
homophobic woman before.
Yeah, I told you women. I told you women are the most homophobic. I told y'all. I have told y'all
why
black
can't
women are the most homophobic people. It's not the men, it's the women, because we are the one that makes y'all feel that way.
Because she would be like,
niggas
don't do this. But
I don't know. I just feel like
why can't you fathom a man having a
black
sexuality?
Men in such high regard. Like I feel like black men, y'all are at the top of the mountain. Like everybody else is below y'all, but black men, y'all at the top of the top. So when I see perfection, I'm like, I can't see you in no scenario. I can't see you bent over. I can't see you sucking on.
So is it masculinity
it's
that you're talking about? Like,
I just think black men are the best.
Okay.
Like y'all.
But why can't they be the best for each other?
And because I think less of white men. I don't care what you do. So I don't care. Like you're just
black
white.
Men the best as long as they're straight? Is what I'm asking you.
Like I have plenty of gay black friends, like black male friends. For me, when I think of a black man, I think of like a black king. I think of like my king, and my king is not sucking dick.
How do you know that?
Because I don't want him to be. Just don't tell me. Like don't. Do it before me and never again.
So you like to live in your delusional bubble?
I do.
That's fine.
Let me reside there. But not that if I like met a man and he was perfect in all regards, except one time he sucked dick in college, I'm gonna be like, oh no, like that's not it. But if I know that you are attracted to men,
well, I'm gonna say if you sucked dick in college, you were bi-curious or something.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely have explored certain things that the average straight man hasn't explored.
But
I will say that.
There's
I
black
think
men
more
too.
men need to explore their sexuality because I think a lot of niggas are gay.
You can't say for
You can't
real.
say for real.
You can't say for real.
No, figure it
She's
out and
talking
leave girls
against
alone.
you. You don't even know it.
I'm
Figure
not,
it out. And
hold on. Don't try to pit us
explore
against
it.
each other.
She did it already.
I want you to explore it and leave, because that's the thing. I do feel like a lot of times men take their feelings and their aggressions and their pent up, like all this shit they have inside. I'm a woman. Like, you really want to kiss your homeboy, and you're being mad at your girl because you want to be, because she's asking why the fuck you always hanging out with your homeboys, because you want to make out with your homeboy. You don't know how to communicate that to your girl. Just make out with him and let her know so she can decide what she wants to do.
Because I can't love my friends in the
Love
same way that you just got in
friends.
bed naked with your friends because they're soft. Not because you want to eat pussy, but because they're soft. You
They
got in
are
bed
soft
with
and
them.
they
But
smell.
And I can't want to go to the bar with my fucking
That's not what I'm
homeboy.
saying. My interactions with my female friends, and because of how close I am and how uninhibited I am, I know I'm not that attracted to women because I've been there. I just feel like, figure out what you like.
I can't like friendship.
You can, but I don't think it's that a lot of the time. Like
You literally
let me
posted
not
this
even-
in your story today.
What?
You literally posted this. I was going here.
I didn't say don't hang out with your
No,
friends. I just said a lot of that shit is gay.
no, don't roll it back. Men
try to clean it
love
up.
their homeboys. Like, she's on this.
Like love, like not just love.
They'll drop 10K on bottles
Yes.
in the club. She's ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Making sure. Come.
Ad-lib your
ad-libbing.
post. Go ahead. It's your
Ad-lib
post.
it.
It's your
Uh-huh.
post.
And they do.
There you go.
And they do.
We got him.
Yo.
Making sure the gang got ace of spades, sparklers, and a VIP section with a view.
Because they gotta be beautiful with their homeboys.
But when their girl asks for brunch money,
I don't got it. Why you can't just go out to brunch and get some $50 shit? Well, you always gotta go out and do this. You just went out last week. Like, hold on, friend, because you were out last night with your whole gang and y'all was turning up. Y'all was on top of couches and y'all was damn near shaking ass in the club. So I'm gonna give you what
a spa day, or even her nails covered, suddenly it's damn. You always want something. Why can't you be independent? It's not about money. It's about love. Sir, what kind of coochie your homeboys
the
got?
best coochie, the best. I am so convinced that a lot of these New York niggas, they got some bomb ass coochie because the way their friends act about them is like, I just know your pussy fire. Because this is how niggas act about me, and it's because told you.
Let me explain something to you that I've tried to explain to you for the first 40 minutes of the podcast.
Yo,
It's still
I'm
not sinking.
fucking weak.
I love my friends. When I go to the club, we're going to celebrate together.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to the club with you,
Mm-hmm.
you're with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's different. It's different. I don't even know if I trust you yet. You're here because you're pretty and you got to ask, and you just left your fiance for a nigga across the club. So don't be sitting here acting like, respectfully, don't sit here and act like we're on the same page as a nigga that I was playing in PS3 with. And me and him, you know what I'm saying?
But
Me and him used
those
to
are
roll
two
up
different
nickel bags
relationships.
and toilet paper because we couldn't afford a Dutch master.
Those are two different relationships.
I'm with this
talking
nigga.
about-
I know.
I'm talking about your girl. This is your girl I'm talking about. I don't think you should ever put your girl in a situation to where you're treating your friends better than your girl. That's craziness.
A night?
I don't give a fuck if it's a second.
We went out. Why are you comparing us having fun together to treating
No,
you
have
worse?
fun. I'm being very, like, my posts are for very specific people, very specific reasons. There are lots of men, especially New York men, who do go all out for their homeboys, and then when it comes to treating their girl well, it's just not there. And their girls are left to pretend like they're in this great relationship. Because he popping bottles outside with his homeboy. He bought his homeboy a Rolex because he just came out of jail. But your birthday came and you bought some shit and you posted on IG to make it look like somebody else did that shit. No, you did it. But because you have the lit nigga, you have the big nigga, you got the rich nigga, and he shows how he treats his friends, you gotta pretend like he treats you that way too, and he doesn't. That's because he wants to fuck his friends. You let him go fuck his friends. And this is not even like a made up thing.
You just sitting over here laughing because she cute. You pussy.
This is real shit though.
You're a pussy. I'm just letting you know.
She recognized real.
No, it's not real.
No, I don't live in this world at all.
Okay.
I'm just letting you I'm letting you have your experiences, and I'm just sitting here laughing
I've
because
seen time and time again.
because this shit is funny.
Men treating their son. It's the nigga that I know right now, my homeboy, and I'm so close with him, and I love him to death. But he will go on a vacation with all of his friends for his birthday, and leave his girl here, and I'm like, why do you hate your girlfriend so much? Like, because I'm not saying do everything with your girl, but it's like I just don't feel like your birthday should be spent with your homeboys and not your girl. That's strange. Because who are you fucking on your birthday?
Bitches. They all getting other bitches.
Or your nigga.
No, bitches. Or
he's out cheating with his friends.
Right.
That's what's happening.
Niggas live in a frat type of locker room type reality when it comes to their friends. Yes, we like football. I
told you, New York niggas are not niggas that you can marry.
That's what
there's something about,
a lot of it is New York.
There is something about the New York. I have said this.
You saw my shit.
I said this though. I said this on this show. I would have never been getting married if I stayed dating New York niggas. I always knew I was never going to marry a nigga from Brooklyn or the Bronx or anything. She's not wrong. I just don't think that niggas are
not wrong.
I've said this before. That's why I'm not arguing back. I don't think that they want to fuck each other. I just think that men from the town, they just don't grow up.
They don't.
And they don't see the value in having a woman. I think they like having a girl for the sake of having a girl, but I don't think a lot of them value like that family piece, which is why you got 7 baby mothers running around, which is why I'm not gonna say that, which is why you're in, a lot of people are in the positions that they are in. I feel like niggas from New York either marry girls from outside of the town, and girls from New York have to marry niggas that are not from New York. It's too many of us. Thinking, you've said it yourself, you're 50 years old. You've been to 0 weddings.
That's not true. I've been to weddings.
No.
I've never been in a wedding before.
All right, how many weddings have you been in?
None.
No, how many of your friends' weddings have you been to?
I've been...
In 50 years?
To 2.
2. You go down south?
Oh, yeah.
The niggas go to weddings every year. I've been to more weddings in the last few years than your than you have in your generation. Mm-hmm. Things are changing. I think now things are getting a little bit better, where you see like a lot of men like loving their women out loud and actually getting married and actually getting engaged. You start seeing proposals popping up every which way. 7 years ago, mums, never seen it. Never seen so many engaged black women before in my life until right now. So I think that things are changing, but it's taking a long time to change.
I think if men are maturing though, in the grand scheme of things, I think New York men are the most delayed. Like there's something about being a New York man and having that mentality.
It's the pollution in the air.
But New York men are also like, if the United States is a high school, the New York men are the most popular guys in the high school. That is where it is. Like New York men are, people love y'all. Like people outside of New York idolize men from New York. And I think there's a bit of that goes into their brains. And so it like boosts them up a little bit.
Do y'all ever think about the reason why any of this is?
About which part?
You're talking about the South. Mm-hmm. They're more family values.
But why?
More family. I would think that the fathers left and that shit hit our community more. I don't know, but I think that we find our masculinity in the streets amongst our friends. We are not judged the same way in that small pocket. In that, whether you playing ball, whether you meet your crew and you just, on Sundays, y'all go and you got this basketball crew. And they don't give a fuck about what you got in life. Can you hit a 3 when I need you to hit the 3? You know what I'm saying? Do you know basketball? Do you know football? Shit like that. Can we go to the club together? All right, cool. I think you find some type of peace there when in the rest of the world you're fighting for identity.
You find peace in immaturity.
Yeah.
Because you're just talking about playing games. Literally.
Fine.
Like,
I'm cool
can
with
you
that.
imagine
men like
two
sports.
grown women, if we found solace in like hooking up with our girlfriends and playing double dutch?
You see how fucking stupid we look like? So dumb.
Y'all get with girls that look like y'all.
Like me and my homie.
What does that mean?
Y'all literally befriend each other because of the beauty aesthetic.
No.
Y'all don't. Y'all do.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
A lot of women gather and you only want to hang out with girls that enhance the beauty aesthetic.
Why would I want to hang out with ugly bitches or be the ugly bitch in the crew? That don't make no sense.
Thing, exactly. Right? But I can hang out with ugly niggas as long as he can shoot a fucking 3. Who's worse?
Y'all, because you're still equating the cornerstone of your growth and development as a man to fucking games.
We find real friendships in that.
You don't.
This is why y'all break up all the fucking time. Y'all friendships.
I will side with you on that.
This is why, because they're very surface level.
Okay.
We find real friendships in these things that we do, and
you value those friendships more than you value your family. Go ahead.
Okay, I will agree with that. I will agree with the fact that if we don't come from something, it's new to you and it's foreign and it's hard to trust. It's very hard to trust whether a person, you really don't know how much you could trust somebody until they either don't fuck up that trust or they do. Like a person could be lying to you for mad long. I'm sorry. But a person could be lying to themselves about the way they feel about you and telling you you're good. Mm-hmm. Telling you I'm good. You could be asking a person like, I feel something's off. And they're like, no, I don't know why you. But in their head, they know something's off. The balance isn't right. Trust is very fucking hard. And when you build as a man, like I said, especially these black boys, white men didn't gotta go through that. Well, I don't know the experience. Mm-hmm. But I don't identify with their experience.
Right.
I know that to me, Jordans meant a lot when I was young. Polo meant a lot. And it didn't just mean a lot to me. It meant I was cool all of a sudden. I had all of these friends all of a sudden. I fit all of a sudden. Women liked me all of a sudden just because I had these fucking sneakers on. Or just because I got a Polo Rugby or a CP jacket or a P-Wing or some shit that everybody liked. We learned from that. And we learned that it's not who I am because I'm the same person. It's what I got. Right? With your friends, it's not the same. Your friends don't look at you that way. And so those are real meaningful fucking relationships. So when I'm going to celebrate something that really means something, I want to be with the people that I form those really meaningful relationships with. It doesn't mean you fuck up the vibe.
I can't let you.
Me and 10 of my niggas and my girl. Like you fucking up the vibe. Let me hang out with my niggas. It has nothing to do with fucking them. This is a real lifelong relationship, and I didn't have that with the rest of the world. The rest of the world don't fuck with me the way these 9 other niggas do. I don't want to suck their dicks or I don't have a Doechii cat.
Listen to me. You're not wrong, but you're delayed. Because you're talking about an experience that's a very unique experience from growing up in the towns. And we had the same fucking experience as women.
No, you didn't.
Yes, the fuck we did.
No, you didn't.
No, don't tell me you can't tell me about my experience as a black woman growing up in Brooklyn or in New York. You cannot tell me about that experience because it was the same thing. Because if you ain't have the freshest kicks, if you ain't have the 7 jeans, if you ain't have the True Religions and the Evisus, bitches treated you differently too. Yes. You were cool based off of what you have. Yes. There was a picture, a thing on Instagram like, post who you was at 17. And I post this picture and I'm looking at this picture at 17. I had on Gucci fucking glasses, Bape sneakers, 7 jeans, and a Lacoste shirt. And you know what? That made me cool then. Because there was a very small sector of kids that had... How many of them bitches do you
still hang out with?
All of them. No, and I still... Yes, I do. Yes, the fuck... Don't play with me. Because yes, I do. But what I am going to say is... I remember I was that girl in high school that I could mingle with any group of people. I was the girl in high school that I could go sit at any table and I would be accepted. My friends in high school, we cared more about sports. We cared more about just real life things. And I was accepted into the cool crew, but I wanted to be around them more because I wanted to be cool too. And you know what else? My mom was not poor. Now, my other friends, their parents didn't have it like that. So I knew that I could ask my mom for the shit that all the cool kids was wearing and I could put that shit on and I could sit over there. But these is my friends over here. But I wanted to be over there. So we do have the same experiences in that sense. But you know the difference between us and y'all? At some point, we grew the fuck up. And then that shit didn't matter anymore. Because by the time we went to college and then we really started building them stronger bonds and them stronger relationships off of your goals in life, off of what your major is, off of what you want to be, how you see yourself, then we moved past it and y'all didn't. Y'all just continue to do it on a bigger scale. Y'all still continue to flex and show up for your boys on a bigger scale. Y'all niggas never stopped being children. And that's the reason why.
Are you telling me that there's not a bunch of lawyers and doctors that still have their childhood friends that they still like hanging out with?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
the same thing.
You're
generalizing.
I'm
the
nigga. Fucking throw this
are.
guy. I'm not generalizing. You're not hearing.
Niggas will go through college and still hang out with the same niggas that they join a frat with. But it's the same thing.
No, it's not. And I'm gonna tell you why it's not. Because she's talking about a pocket of people that are not growing past that. When
she said that nigga wants to hang out with his friends and
because
spend
he want
money.
to fuck them. I understand. But we get the joke of it. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, y'all value y'all are still valuing that little boy aspect of I want to be with my boys. I want to hang out with my boys. Everything is my boys, my boys, my boys. And at the end of the day, you have to grow past that. When do you want to be with your family?
You don't think
when do you want to be with your kids? And you can't say, oh, like in the South, it was one thing. In New York, literally, there are millions of people here. There's way more people here. Your family, there's niggas that don't even know their fathers, and they fathers literally live a neighborhood or two over. So you said like the proximity is not the same. That's not a fucking excuse. Niggas chose not to grow up.
It's not about an excuse. It's a
reality. Niggas chose not to grow up, and don't say that we had a different experience, because we didn't.
At the end of the day,
it's night.
We can.
At the end of the day, it's night.
It is. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You got quiet.
I got bored.
You got bored. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
For boring you. What part of the conversation you get bored with?
I don't know. I just
the gay part
out.
When we start arguing and you're not involved.
Yeah, I don't like arguing.
Oh, we argue a lot.
We like arguing.
I love other people arguing, like enjoy, but just for me, I just go somewhere
but it bored you.
I just start thinking about other stuff.
What were you thinking about?
Lots of stuff.
Like what?
My girlfriend. That's legit what I was thinking about.
Gay shit.
Yeah.
That it's okay to think about.
Okay.
Unless you're a guy.
Correct. I am a walking dichotomy. I will say that. This is why my life is for me, for nobody else. Because my rules, my principles, my morals, they apply to me. These are things that I believe in. I call them my beliefs, right? My believies. Like, they just feel good and they sound good and they don't hurt anybody. So realistically speaking, am I going to be biased against a man who is bisexual or homosexual or however they identify? No. Am I going to date that person? No, but that's my preference. I don't think there's anything wrong with you, but for my preference, that's not somebody I would date. I also wouldn't date a dyke. There are lots of people I wouldn't date. There are more people that I wouldn't date than I would date, but am I going to accept the person? Of course. Like, I'm not, that's what I'm saying. You have to understand the Stacey that's on social media. A lot of that is hyperbolic. It's an overhyped version of who I am in real life, because the person I am in real life, I mean, if we're all exactly who we are in real life, shit would be really fucking boring, right? So I show the side of myself that's more interesting, which is the side of people align with. It's the outspokenness. It's me being super sexy. It's me bashing on niggas sometimes. And sometimes you just happen to see a week when I was bashing on niggas. Sometimes I be bashing on bitches. Like, it's just everybody can get it. Because I think that's fair and balanced. Like, I don't talk shit about men because I hate men. I talk shit about everybody because I love me. So that's got nothing to do with y'all. Like, I just love who I am and the things I have to say. And if I say this, because I probably think it's true in some shit. In some aspect of that, I think it's true. But I don't limit that to just men. This was just the week when I was just on men, because men are often in my DM saying a lot of stupid shit, but there's a lot of women in my DM saying stupid shit, right? So I make sure everybody is covered in that. Like, I get on ladies too. Not as much, but I definitely do get on them.
Well, it seems like I was coming at you about the bi gay thing, right? But straight men get it, I think, the most right now. And I'm on Instagram today looking for stuff once I stopped seeing her booty clap. And I seen Doechii had something to say with DJ Miss Milan. I think they're very close. They're like really close, right?
She work with her.
That's her
right.
DJ.
Right, that's a DJ. Shout out to
Milan.
Shout out
right.
to Milan.
Love her.
And I seen this clip from some show that they're doing. Let's see.
What's my biggest dating red flag? Is it being on the DL? You're on the right track. I have my answer. Is it close enough? You want to guess one more time? What would be a red flag for me? Bad music taste. Oh, that is a good one. Because that's one for me. That is a good one. Like, that's not what I put. You don't listen to Michael Jackson. But okay. Okay. This is a huge red flag for me. All right. You know what's so crazy? I was gonna say men.
She held up a sign that said straight black men, I believe, or a straight man. That is her biggest red flag.
That's crazy.
Well, what? I would thought that you might agree with that.
I love my daddy. I would never say that.
Really? Well, I know Doechii is at least bi.
Yeah, she's bisexual.
I'm not sure what Milan is, but what's the beef?
You don't understand how much of a red flag straight men are sometimes. Like
scary.
y'all, it takes a long time for you guys to open up your mind and be a little bit more progressive and understanding and accepting of things that are outside of your norm. It takes a lot of beating that into. Gotta beat like progressivism into straight men sometimes. It's just a lot of fucking work.
You said it,
but she said straight black men. Is that what she said?
I think she said straight men.
Straight men.
Okay,
But we only talk about black people.
I wouldn't limit it to black men because I think niggas, when I say niggas, I mean men.
Mm-hmm.
And I think niggas are just terrifying. I think niggas are scary.
They are.
That's why we have that poll that's going right now. And I'm sure you've seen this poll on Instagram or TikTok where it's like, as a woman, would you rather be alone in the forest with a bear or a man?
A bear.
And most women on those polls
time.
choose a bear. Like, niggas are
terrifying. They are.
Yo, I just want y'all. Yo,
give me the bear.
Give me the fucking bear. Give me the bear every time.
It's the most nut thing in the world.
Give me the bear every time.
That y'all go. The lengths.
bro.
Let me finish mocking the silly shit that y'all just said. A bear.
A bear.
Yep.
Roar.
Yes.
Over this nigga that's like, yo, ma, I want to beat. Like,
yes.
You would rather the roar
because the bear don't want to fuck me.
Claws.
The bear don't want to fuck me. I could get out. I could probably get out of the forest safe with the bear, safer than with the nigga. I'll just go in a fetal position and just be like, the bear is not. They're gonna see that I'm not threatened. I'm non-threatened. I'm not trying to attack them.
Stacey,
and the bear is just gonna go mind his fucking business. The bear is not gonna try to fuck me.
Stacey,
and if I tell the bear that he's a bum bitch, he's not gonna try to fuck me.
You know what's crazy? That's literally not where I went with that thought when I first saw that poll. That's not at all where I went.
It's the bear for me.
I chose the bear because I think about intent. A bear's only intent is to either harm you or eat you. That's where it ends. It's not gonna be sneaky. It's not gonna swindle you. It's not gonna trick you. It's not gonna like pretend to be nice to you and then all of a sudden out of the clear blue sky on a random night just rape you. Like, that's not gonna happen. Will a nigga do that? Absolutely. Yes. And again, when I say niggas, I mean men. Men will pretend for a long time, just like you said, and you'll think you're safe. And at that moment when you drop your guard, you don't know where the fuck that shit could go. So the bear is gonna be the bear. A nigga could be anything. He could be the bear too.
That nigga could be a wolf. That nigga could be.
But you still like to be in the room. They only want two things: to eat you or harm you. You
And
still just rather.
No, I don't believe that.
That's what you just said.
That's what she said. I don't believe that. I don't believe
that
that the bear wants to eat you or harm you. And at the end of the day, a bear is doing their own thing. Yeah, the bear is doing their own fucking thing. I'm gonna stay out that bear way. The bear is probably gonna stay out of my way, and that's it. The bear is not looking. It only attacks if it feels threatened. I'm not a threat to the bear. I'm not a threat. So I'm going to cower my way to the side.
There's
and not
nothing
be a threat
you're
to the
saying
bear.
that's making sense. It sounds good.
Okay.
In this fantasy world that you're in, it sounds good. I like Stacey's answer. Stacey's answer
I don't think the bear wants to eat me or harm me.
Pretending, the
swindling.
I said the same thing.
A lot of times guys will act like they're friends. Never have nothing.
Terrifying.
And then one night she gets comfortable and drunk, and the next thing you know, he's on top of her. Or have put something in her drink or some
Trigger
shit
warning.
like that.
Yep.
And so that's like, I remember 50 Cent said, I hate a liar more than I hate a thief. A thief is only after my salary. A liar is after my reality.
Yep.
That's some shit that I could totally understand it. A motherfucker just take your shit and go. It's like, all right, he got what he wanted. A liar, you really never know. Motherfucker be lying to you the whole time.
You're like, you could tell me the whole time, me and you in this forest, and you gonna save me, you gonna get me home, and you're a good guy, and you gotta go home to your family, and then you lead me to the edge of this cliff where you just push me off just because that day I just looked at you wrong. Like, niggas are scary.
Let me ask you, and I hate to, I don't even want to. People are scary.
No.
Men are scary.
Men are scary.
We just literally watched this story with Anthony Edwards, 23 years old, 22-year-old basketball player, dating a 38-year-old woman. Now she's pregnant. There's a lot going on in the internet. Mm-hmm. People are blaming him. People are blaming her. Have you seen this?
Why would they blame either one of them? They both had sex with each other, right?
They're saying that she wants. Mm-hmm. He's basically like, yo, abort the baby. I don't want to have no kid with you.
What does dick in your mouth?
Huh? Hello? Yo, y'all good? Y'all good? Stacey, good?
You're so good. Thank you for asking.
Just asking.
It's a lot of dick in mouth over here. It's a dick in everywhere. But yeah. So he's like, yo, abort the baby. And she's like, no, I don't believe in abortions. Whatever. You're going to be in the baby's life. He's like, I don't want to be in no baby's life.
He did not say that.
He did.
I believe it.
He did say that.
He did
say that.
I don't want to be in no baby's life.
I'm not going to be a father to your child. I don't want no baby with you.
Can I add to this real quick? So he said that in this situation, but remember, they really killed him because he literally just did the same exact thing a year ago with another woman and had that's where the whole send a video thing came in, because she was saying that she was gonna take a plan B. And he didn't even respond to her. He just kept saying, send a video.
Like,
send a video. Yes, send a video.
And then bitches, and then
how did this happen? How
did you get pregnant?
Personal
you put your penis in me and then you nutted.
Evades men.
Maybe they get so confused when somebody How could you have gotten pregnant?
How dare you?
Hold on.
How dare you get pregnant?
Because first of all, when it was happening, I'm gonna get you pregnant. Now you confused.
It's very nasty work in these streets. And you want us to trust men?
Trust men.
Men are disgusting.
Women don't have autonomy over their own body. Women can't use condoms. Women can't use abortion.
I keep telling you, women don't use condoms. I want y'all to stop fucking saying that.
Why not?
I've never used a condom in my life.
Why not?
How the fuck am I going to use a condom? Do I have a dick?
They have female condoms.
Where you get them from?
The fucking pharmacy.
Clinic. You get them from the clinic. I ain't never seen a female condom.
You don't know where the clinic is at? You don't know where it's at?
No. Why would I
You can go to the doctor and say, I want protection for me.
Why the fuck? Have you ever used a female condom?
This is not the I'm not a female. What the fuck is you talking about?
Piss me the fuck off in here.
You don't piss me off.
Yesterday.
Y'all can use condoms too.
Yesterday.
Y'all have birth control too. Y'all can say no. I do not.
We have all the birth control. Y'all have one thing that y'all don't even want to fucking use.
Stacey, please talk to me.
I agree. The birth control.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yelling at me. Can you tell a guy? I've had this conversation before.
I think birth control should be on both. Anybody who's having sex, it should be on them. If it's a guy and a guy, then both of you. If it's a girl and a guy, birth control shouldn't be on the guy. It should be on both people. Now, that being said, if you ejaculate into a woman, do not be surprised if that turns into something, because that's how sex works. But I do wholeheartedly think if you're worried as a person about your sexual health, then you own that. You don't say, well, I hope he's good. I'm like, no, you own that shit.
And also,
I don't agree.
And also, I've had a woman tell me before we had sex, I don't like protection.
I don't like it either.
Right.
But if I get pregnant, I'm keeping the baby.
I ain't doing that.
Can I?
All right, yo.
Can I pause? I did not have sex with that woman.
Right on Gerard. Yes, it is one right downtown.
But I'm telling you, she told me that. I did not have sex with a woman.
That's smart, because I wouldn't have sex with her either.
Once you tell me that, I don't like protection. That's already telling me all types of other shit I don't know. But if you get pregnant, you're keeping it. Now, she's told me what her intentions are. Jess, she wants to fuck.
And now you have personal responsibility.
And now it's
that's
on
accountability.
me.
Yes.
And I took that and that's it. I'm out. Thank you very much. Peace.
And how many niggas probably didn't do the same thing, but then will be confused when she follows through with what she says, or then will feel like they need to be absolved of their responsibility once she follow through with what she said.
Did I not tell you this woman's 38 years old and this boy is 22?
What the fuck does that mean?
What does their age have to do anything?
What does that mean?
Why would you? That's taking advantage. She's taking advantage of him.
He don't know how dicks work?
She's taking advantage of him because he's a multi-millionaire.
As she fucking should.
What you mean?
She should take advantage of a bum?
But we're the ones that we should be scared of.
Yes.
We got him.
Thank you.
We got him.
Didn't get anything.
We got
At some point, you gotta know.
We got him.
It's not realistic for women to see.
We got him.
Look how quiet she got.
Look
how quiet she got over there.
I think as a woman, you should.
I was on our side. You let them do this.
I think you should.
And now I gotta get us out the hole.
Aim for the top. Whatever that looks like for you, aim for the fucking top. I also think niggas should aim for the top. If you see a bad bitch as a lawyer, she got her shit together, she got the PJ, go get that. What the fuck would you be with anybody else? Are you dumb? If you can get there, get there. And what happens when you get there, because he had to let you get there, is between the two of y'all. Like, he's 23, yes, she shouldn't have done that, but he also participated in that.
She shouldn't have done that.
And neither should
when somebody's taking advantage of somebody.
Did she know he was did he know she was 38?
How much wisdom you have once you get to 40 versus a 22-year-old?
No, I'm asking, did he know she was 38?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
first of all, she 38 too. She probably not going to have like a high chance of being able to have one if she don't already have one. She might have to secure them.
Oh, she does have
what?
She's 3.
Nah. You gotta
secure that.
send her to the guillotine, bro. You're wilding. All right, now this is why I hate defending anybody, because niggas be making me look dumb.
But not for nothing. If it was the other way around, I would still tell him the same thing. If it was she was a 38-year-old and she was up and he was some 20-year-old working at Walmart and he found her, go secure that fucking bag. Nut right in here. Go do what you gotta do. Like, life is about winning. Right? Fucking win and fucking survive. It's unrealistic for me to be like, well, you should. First of all,
life is about winning. And crazy. I didn't even know this was the game of life. I'm gonna insert this here. The idea of marrying for love or being with somebody forever for love is a phenomenon that happened after the Industrial Revolution with poor people. Wealthy people married for riches. They married for prominence. No, wealthy people. Regardless of what country you were in.
Industrial Revolution, wealthy, white
around
people.
that time. So we're
talking about patterning the way that we live.
No, I'm talking about
history.
People. Marriage was not initially
based
on love.
Is a contract.
It was not initially based on love. It was based on, even we go to Kemet. We go back to ancient Kemet. In that time, I told you, I got a master's degree. We go back to ancient Kemet and those ancient African civilizations. A lot of the relationships were between men and younger boys because these boys came from families and they had a lot of wealth and a lot of prominence and they grew up to be kings, or the little girls came from prominent families and they indoctrinated them into their families. Marriage wasn't about, I just love you so much and you are my heartbeat and I just cannot breathe without you. It wasn't that. It was a way to maintain your bloodline, to maintain your lineage, and also to have wealth. Now, not everybody was wealthy. And those people, of course, they were marrying knights who weren't as wealthy, but they had a little something, but they liked them. So the knights were like, well, I ain't got the money. I don't got a castle. I got this fucking horse and I'm really good looking. So let's make this happen. And so relationships will start off that. But that was seen as secondary to primary relationships, which were based on wealth. So me, why would I don't want knight, I want the fucking king. So whatever it takes for me to get to the fucking king, that's where I'm gonna go.
So what if you what is the plan if you don't get the king? Because not everybody is the king.
Then I'll find my king, whatever way that means to me. The nigga that we with now, he's a lovely individual.
He poor?
But this is where the money is. Right?
You just called that man poor?
I never.
That's
tough. You just called that man poor. You did. You said that man is poor. You said he's a nice person. You said that man got your heart, and so he's so nice.
Focus on yourself, King.
Focus on yourself, King.
He's not.
He got to clock in and clock out.
No.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Right now, he is
so sorry. I did
in
not
a
mean
situation where he does not have the ability to make moves that he wants to make.
But he will one day.
In a few months, yes.
Okay.
Gotta grind.
Free him till it's backwards.
House arrest? That nigga in prison?
He sure is.
Nah, don't play with me. Please don't play with me.
All right, yo.
I was just gonna say, is the nigga gone? Like, all right.
No, he's locked up for a few months.
He'll be back.
He will be back. I don't know if he's gonna be back in my life, but he's gonna be back.
Salute.
That's hard.
I just don't trust men that
Fear
come out of jail.
women.
Right.
Fear women.
Fear.
Because when he was out, he's
not
probably spending that bread on her.
Spending it, doing
taken up
everything.
And she's already like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be around when it's time to get out.
No.
But we're the ones.
He just has.
We're the ones. Keep that camera on me.
He has not grown, which is why I said that. Him sitting there, he has not matured at all. I honestly wish he was in there a little bit longer because I just don't feel like he's learned nothing.
All right, yo.
I want to peel my skin off. I want to peel my face off.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
crazy. Nigga said he didn't learn the lesson. That's crazy.
But you know he didn't learn the lesson because he's already talking about returning to the same shit. Like, bro, like you.
Because he has to afford you.
No, not like that. He's a smart enough guy to where he. Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you're genuinely a smart person. You chose to do this shit because your fucking homeboys told you, this is a big lick. Mm-hmm. Now look where you are.
Can't be that smart.
You didn't even come from that. Like you just happened into it, and I'm like, I do not like the idea of black men going to jail. But like you got kids, like you got a lot going on. You gonna let money send you to jail? Like you know how many ways it is to get money on the outside? There's so many. If you're a smart person, you can get money in a myriad of ways. You can leave out here right now and figure out how to make $1,000 if you really want to. And you don't got to sell drugs. You don't got to sell pussy. You don't got to shake your ass. Like if you got that brain in your head, you gonna figure out how to make some shit shake.
That's peace.
I agree.
Yeah, no, that's peace.
I'm not mad.
I mean, it's a lot easier for women to do that though.
For sure, but I don't think it's impossible for men either.
That's the
especially
thing. Comparing a lot easier to impossible, is two very far-reaching things. Right?
I would say he didn't.
It's a lot easier for you to go outside right now and meet somebody right now that would take care of you or put you in position in some way, shape, or form. It's a lot easier.
So
right? It's a lot easier for you to make a come up where a dude or somebody, you walk into a spot right now and be like, I'm looking for a job. What's the chance right now they give you a job just off of appearance?
Very likely.
Very likely. And that could be damn near anything. Right? As long as you don't need a degree, but you have that degree, which puts you up there too. So the fact that you even have that with the looks and the way that you speak and the fact that you like eye contact, a motherfucker's gonna be like, no, that matters. Eye contact matters. A lot of people don't know how to dig into a person's soul. I know what I'm talking about.
I like making people fall in love with me. That's why I like people in her eyes.
She knows how to woo. Men don't have those same advantages. So what we're talking about is, it's easy for you to just stop doing this and you can go do that. Not as easy.
So Doc, I will say this: the reason I said
it's fucking easy.
I think he should stay in jail is because this is not a scammer. He didn't come from that. Like this thing was into real estate. And he was doing let's just say if he was making
how's the market
$50K a month in real estate, he had a homeboy that was like, you could make $200K tomorrow. And he was like, fuck it, let's give it a try. And it obviously didn't work out, but it's like him being in there talking about, he's going to try it this way. I'm like, you didn't learn nothing. Like, you learned nothing.
He learned how to do it better.
I don't think he did. That's the part that's pissing me off even more.
It don't even sound good.
He told her the plan and she was like, nah.
Stay on it for a while. You know what's the stupid plan? Because when he said it to me, I was in a car with my homegirl and he's explaining it. And I'm just like, maybe I just don't get it. And then we got off the phone and she was like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm like, okay, so it wasn't just me. Like, this is just them. Okay, copy. Because you talking about like you.
Yeah, we got it.
Nah, don't tell me. Don't tell us.
It's just foolishness.
Yeah, don't tell us.
I hope he told you on a burner.
Nah.
No, he told. I can't even say how he told me because we weren't. It wasn't sanctioned.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's at least that make more sense. I hope he ain't try to tell you on the jail phone because that would have been even more fucked up. Like, yo, bro, please add another couple months on this nigga shit because this nigga's wild.
Like, just didn't learn shit.
There's a lot of smarter niggas that got caught off them jail smoke phones.
But they all got phones in there now, so.
We know this.
Don't we know it?
Shout out to those people.
Ain't no way you was about this.
Wow. You know what's so crazy? I thought you were going to want to talk about the little dick pose. That's what I thought you were leaning into.
What little dick post?
The little dick
Niggas
post
got little dicks. We already know.
I feel like
it's just a thing.
Having a very small penis should, especially if you live in New York State, it should be considered a disability, and you should have to put it on your license.
All right.
But that way you get like special parking. You can get like
a handicap.
Yes.
Like,
but what is the symbol that you put on it? You know how they got the wheelchair on your license plate?
You do one of these.
you got this on your license plate?
This is crazy.
Yo, why would you even say that?
Because it be pissing me off when niggas have little dicks and they pull it out with confidence. Like, that's rude.
With confidence?
Yes.
Why?
You supposed to do it shamefully?
Yeah. But like, at least let me know ahead of time. Like, say something.
Let's think about the personality traits though. The personality traits. What's the possibility that a nigga with a big dick and that gets bitches is gonna hurt you, or like take advantage of you or leave you in shambles, versus a nigga with a little dick?
Are you crazy?
No, I'm asking.
Niggas with little dicks will probably
be
violate even more.
Wilding.
Are you crazy?
I don't know if it's a confidence thing, but men with small, they tend to just do the most. Like, I'm not gonna lie, big dick men have the tendency to be very chill, very relaxed.
Yes, because they know that they dick
also don't spend as much. They also don't go.
True. That's not true. At least not in my case. But I just feel like
I know I ain't got to do as
just
much to
say
get a
something.
chick.
Just say you have a little dick. If I had a super wide vagina, I would tell you because it just seems rude to present that.
You're not gonna tell somebody you got a super wide vagina.
If I had one, I would.
But you don't have one, so why? How do you know that you would tell somebody that? If you did have one, I don't think you would.
I say my coochie's super tight. Just like I know my head game is not. This is not the place to come for that. Like I'm gonna do it, but you're not.
Yo.
It's not gonna be one of them.
All right, yo.
I'm gonna do my best, and that's what you're gonna get.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yo,
this is the funniest person.
To her part. When you tell me that, I'm just letting you know that turns me off. You just gonna tell me that your head is whack? Like what? And then I'm stupid enough to still go for it and just find out she's telling the truth. Afterwards, I'm like sitting around like, yo, nah, her head really whack. This is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that I give you the option to make that decision. If you be like, nah, I respect it, but I'm just not gonna fuck with you, cool.
I feel like a nigga would. I feel like a dude that's super confident, has his shit going on, whatever, is just not gonna go through as many hurdles as a nigga with a little, doesn't have his shit like that.
I don't disagree with that. I just feel like it should be set up front. I think, especially if you like somebody, just say what because I'm gonna find out.
What point do you say, yo, I got a little dick?
Maybe date number 3.
How does that come out?
Yeah, how does it come out?
Like I really like you, and I want to know, before we become physical, that I don't have a really big dick. Like it's either average or below average. Thank you for letting me know.
You still fucking him?
Fucking who?
So why would I tell you that? You see how
no, there are girls out there that really like big dicks. I found that out recently when I started posting those posts. There's a community of women out there that just like sign me up for 2 to 3 inches. I kid you not. There's a community of women that are just like, that's it for me. 2 inches is
2 or 3
plenty.
inches. 2 or 3 inches.
Yes, like
that's fire. Shout out to the men out there that are not super, blessed and down there, and they're making it a way for themselves. There's a couple right here in in the Discord.
They got a little dick?
Hey, Malcolm.
Malcolm got a little dick?
Yo, that was crazy. Yo, what's going on?
What is it?
That good?
No.
All right.
Why is it y'all? I'm doing nothing, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like you should just say something if you have that should be pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my
I feel like
peeves.
y'all be asking for more than you can handle anyway.
Oh, I don't want no.
Yeah.
I don't want no. Again, I don't want no. Don't.
I like a comfortable.
Because I've turned that down too. I had a nigga came to my crib one time. Like, where you about to put that? You're not about to put stretch marks on my coochie.
You was fucking with dude with a really big one for mad long. Look at how she lied.
No, that one was abnormally like he was like, I'm not putting that in me. That's too much. It's not going to feel good. Like
we all got different
I
struggles.
feel like I need a lot. I feel like a solid, comfortable 6 inches is enough for me.
6, 7.
God bless them. God bless
7.5, 7 3/4. 7 3/4 is cool.
3/4.
Yeah, 3/4
is 3/4 needed. Like you need.
Yeah, the 3/4 is necessary. It's a little bit more.
Got it.
The top a little bit.
I'm still mad. Her man. I'm still mad. Her
don't talk about my nigga.
Yo, don't.
Yo, matter of fact, where's he at?
Nah,
he on his way.
Oh, so we doing the dick off?
No, bro.
Y'all are not about to whip y'all dicks out and compare. Y'all not doing it. Let's compare.
What are you
6
looking
inches.
for?
6 inches. That seems to be the somewhere within that goal. That's 6 to 8. That's the range. Don't bring me no fucking 11 and 13. Because where we going? Where we going?
Dragon City.
No idea.
And they'll talk about you one head. And then the little dick niggas that one head. That
It's so easy. It's like
don't bring no little dick and ask me that because I'm not about to eat you out, sir. I'm not doing that. Got me eating coochie. I thought I was about to be eating his sucking dick.
Nah, that's crazy. Podcast is on all streaming platforms. She's doing this every week. How many times are we recording? Every week.
Every week.
I have a couple more. Do you have time?
I got all the time in the world.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. This girl, she said, I'm not going to eat you out. That just fucked me up.
Me and Zod are going to hook up after, so we have time.
Yeah. Have fun. Y'all going to go to Grits and Biscuits? What is it? Grits and Biscuits?
Yeah, I'm going.
Is that today?
Yeah.
That's where you're going tonight? Mm-hmm. Shit, I might come.
You might.
I might.
You see what I did there?
I need permission. You got to text her and tell her.
Okay.
I like permission.
I'm interested in being a fly on the wall for that.
No, thank you.
Did y'all see that Dr. Umar? You see what's going on with him today? Did you see?
That's right.
Because we was going into this with the whole Anthony Edwards thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did that on purpose yesterday. You didn't peep the segue.
I see it.
Because she started talking about eating niggas out and just fucked up.
She's out of pocket.
I'm doing that shit. Pissing me off. Eating your little pussy.
Are you a fan of Dr. Umar?
I mean, I don't know him personally, but he seems like a nice enough and smart enough person. He's super into the blacks.
Would you date a deadbeat?
A deadbeat?
Mm-hmm. A dude that doesn't take care of his kids?
No, absolutely not. Hard no. I have godchildren.
Mm-hmm. Well, apparently his daughter, it came on Instagram today and gave us a message. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
To come on here with a small, short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how Black kings need to be with Black women, but you're not even in your Black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But
she says
I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter. Ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are. Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair and,
y'all good?
Deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the Black community, right? We all...
See, this is why I want to be a dad. My mom should not for me.
Why? Why you want to be a dad?
I said the same thing.
Because it's just so chill.
Did you hear the response?
Yeah, I did.
Yo, the response is crazy.
Yo.
That's my guy.
Well, he wrote. Yeah. He wrote one response.
That's my fucking guy. Son. That ain't my
That's
dad.
Your guy.
Ain't my dad.
That nigga is
That's not my father.
Yeah.
You gonna read it out loud for us?
God,
Yeah. I know.
No, where's the
but you got a
video?
master's.
I don't got my glasses on. Good Garby Day. Like Marcus Garvey?
Yes.
All right, let's
Good
start there.
Garby Day.
Good Garby Day. As I don't live in the prison of other people's opinions, I have no interest in discussing nor explaining my private life with any of you, as my 15 years as the most relevant and requested scholar, orator, activist, pan-Africanist in the world has made it clear to me that Negro public is only interested in laughs at the expense of other people's misery. Mm-hmm. Neither the Noanocracy nor the YouTubian struggle streamer community couldn't care less about the truth of this situation. With that being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join in a 3-way conversation about why her father hasn't been present in her life. What kind of sassy pants responses? See, he sounds like he got good coochie too, and I hate that for him.
Did you hear the video?
Not a video. Was hilarious.
She needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table. I am sure the truth will be revealed if all 3 of us are present together. I have absolutely nothing to hide, and I still have all of my family court paperwork in case any lies are told. Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streamer career is not. First of all, why the fuck is you dragging your daughter on social media? That's gay.
She is a struggle streamer.
That is
though.
gay.
I looked at her page.
Don't talk shit about your daughter.
Okay. Trying to build your struggle streamer career off of my back? Coming up out of nowhere? Acting like you've been looking for me? Get Mama Smurf. When can the 3 of us have a sit down? I'm ready for this. When can Mama Smurf, Papa Smurf, and Baby Smurf have a sit down?
Baby Smurf.
They all Smurfs.
I'm ready for this. And I will have my white man paperwork. When can we do the sit down? Been paying child support since you damn near came out the womb. Deadbeat who? When can we have a sit down? Child support started, you wasn't even out your mama yet, and she took me to child support. Deadbeat who? Deadbeat who? Child custody file this thick. What are we talking about? Where is Mama Smurf? Where is Mama Smurf? Can we please have a sit down?
Why are they telling us? That be the things with celebrities. Like,
she told us. He didn't tell us shit.
Like, talk to each other. Like, it's just...
Did you see the text messages though? It was the text messages for me that make me kind of side with Umar.
Why?
Because the text messages basically was, she texted him, but she texted him from her iCloud, not her phone number. And him being a person that he's already super like superstitious and he's all paranoid and shit. He always thinks somebody out for him or whatever. And he's like, if this is who you say it is, why are you not contacting me from your phone number? I don't know who I'm talking to. You can say I'm talking to my daughter, but I don't know that I'm talking to my daughter. So why are you not contacting me from a phone number that I can like itemize versus an email address? And she texted him again and was like, yo, I just like want to know if you have the phone number to my sister or get in contact with my sister or whatever the case may be. And he did not respond. But from that response, I'm like, you could have just texted him from a phone number. Like, he's fucking paranoid. He's the same nigga that be like, I don't eat out in places because I think that people gonna poison me, and I don't tell people where I am when I'm there. I tell them when I'm like, you heard him say these things in interviews. So it's like, if he wants you to prove that you are who you say you are when you're contacting him, just prove it. Why did you have to go on social media and drag all of us into it? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, we don't. But at the same time, I do feel like, too, like, somebody has to be the bigger person, especially in a situation like this. And I don't know if it should be his daughter. I feel like at that point, even if your daughter is dead wrong, you get on social media, you call me directly, let's have this conversation. He don't have to, he made the choice to go back at her, especially as a man who presents yourself as this very academic, this very scholarly, this very put together, this very, you know, worldly person. I mean, that's the thing. He's very educated. Like, he's so smart. So smart. And he's very logical. But it's like, what are you about to do with your daughter right now on social media for us? Because y'all doing this for us. Y'all not doing it for each other, because y'all could have just called each other. So she's doing it for us, and you decided to meet her there. You didn't have to do that.
You know,
she's a child. She's still your child. And I don't care if she's 40
22 years old.
She's a child.
Yes, she is.
And he has not been in her life. She was what?
Words mean things. She said that he has not been anything major in her life for anything major, and she itemized certain things. You obviously know that this is your dad to tell us. There's obviously paperwork that says this is your dad to tell us. So maybe he might not have been the most active, but that doesn't mean she didn't text him from it, because it was one that he said. He doesn't
have her number. She said it in the video. I know you do not have my number. The ones that she posted at the end of that video?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the video.
When he had, like, it was a number like, oh, then if that's the case, why are you not hitting me from the 6 something something number or the 3 da da da? I got to find the exact text message. But for me, I'm not taking anybody's side. I think everybody's fucking stupid. I'm just going to stand on that hill.
That's the easy way to go.
No, but it's the right way to go. Because you know how I feel. I don't believe in outing people. I've been saying this before, because once you go out and you try to like speak out about certain things, you're going to look stupid regardless. So I don't believe in that. I believe in doing things privately. That's just me. But on the flip side of that, I'm curious. Now, I don't want to say that because I don't like to fucking be on the side of niggas. But like,
sounds like you're trying to align with him because you like him the way you used to do with Kevin Samuels.
I love Kevin Samuels now. R.I.P. to the Godfather.
Yeah, speak on it, Safe.
No, I love him down. I think that he was like such an amazing person, and he was so great for the community. He gone too soon.
For what community?
For the Black community. He was amazing for the Black community.
Mentally ill community.
We got him.
Yes,
Tahoe.
he was great. Just let it cook. He was great for the Black community. We can talk about that though.
Bitches talk themselves out of pussy every day, B.
You said what? No, bitches talk themselves out of pussy every. I ain't never.
Women?
I ain't never. You're not gonna dub me for a dead nigga. That nigga is gone.
I think they should. That twinkle lady. I think they can all pack it up. I think they can all pack it up and let people just do what the fuck they want to do.
I don't know. I'm curious as to his response and what role did the mother play in the
separation
of that relationship. I'm just curious because I feel like people say things for a reason. And if you say that I got all of this paperwork and I got the custody and I got the child support and da-da-da, putting somebody on child support while you're still pregnant is kind of, I'm curious. I'm just curious. I think I need more information, but I don't want to sound like I'm on the side of anyone because I don't think it would have been more effective for you to record the video and send it to your father than record the video and send it out to TikTok if you really wanted to, you know, stamp
a nigga
that.
like Dr. Umar,
I
don't really trust him in this situation, period. You talk about the black family. You talk about black community and the importance of the fathers in the house with the kids. This is literally your platform that you base all of this Pan-Africanism shit on. Respectfully, I don't know y'all things, but I'm talking. This is what your stance is. Fathers and raising daughters. This is literally your stance. And your 22-year-old, she's basically saying that you are not active in her life. And she does not know her siblings. There is no community when it comes to your seed that you put out there. And you're sitting here trying to find a way to side with the nigga.
I'm not trying to find a way to side with him.
I don't understand
also don't know the intricacies of that relationship. I mean, it could be this. He could be a nasty nigga. It could very well be that little girl. There's some conniving, deceiving little girls that will, especially knowing that her father's in the public eye, will use that against him for whatever her purpose is. Like, we don't know what her intentions are with that video. Because if your intentions are just to speak to your father, then speak to your father. You didn't have to bring it here. And if your intentions are to correct your daughter. Don't correct it on social media. Because now you're just doing it. Now you're just entertaining us. Like, that's all you're doing.
The
like,
man started talking about child support and child custody.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
and cases from
like,
this is not, hey, what are you talking about? I was just with you 2 months ago, a year ago. This is not that. This is, hey, yeah, let's speak to your mom because when I went to court when you was a kid, something happened and I wasn't around because of that. Let's bring that together. That don't sound like an active dope. For a matter of fact, is he a deadbeat? Would you call this a deadbeat if for some reason he is paying child support for 22 years or for 21 years if she went to college, right? But has not been in her life.
I wouldn't call him a deadbeat. I would say he's an absent father, which may be what he actually is. He's just an absent father. I just think my issue with this, and I'm so surface level, it's just his response. I just don't think you don't respond to your child like that.
That girl, what he said?
You dragging this little black girl on social media, and that's the opposite of what you promote.
What he said? Did he say that girl?
Struggle streamer.
Struggle streamer was funny as fuck.
You dragging your daughter? That's how I talked to some bitch that like came at me crazy. Like, you dragging your daughter?
There's one little line that he said in the response I thought was very telling. Please ask that little girl to stand on business. That little girl. That don't sound like somebody that cared about having a loving relationship with this person. Yo,
yes,
people ask me if I was scared of anything in life.
Gotcha.
Huh?
I was talking yesterday.
People ask me if I was scared of anything in life. And my answer has been consistent. My kid's not loving me. That's like, hey, no matter what else you do, you really got these people that you tried to raise and somehow they found a way to hate you and y'all don't have a dope relationship. That's got to be one of the worst hells to live in. To actually be living in, knowing that you got this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like he cares. That little girl and the struggle streamer and this, that, and the other, it doesn't seem like he cares or has poured into this relationship. I can't give him any bail.
I'm not bailing.
It's you giving him a lot of bail.
I'm not bailing. I think that I'm naturally a contrarian and I'm naturally like, I want to hear both sides type of a person. And I'm not saying that, again, the verbiage is fucked up. It's funny to me, but I know it's not a joke, right? It is fucked up. But I'm just very curious, like as a parent, how do you get there? You obviously don't have a relationship. And I'm just curious more so about all of the whys and hows than what is presented right in front of us. I don't know. And I don't like speaking on nobody else's shit because I don't fucking know.
Well, they put it out for hours. It's ours now.
That's what I'm saying. Why are you telling us?
It's ours now.
Like, even the daughter, it's just like, what are we supposed to do?
She's 22.
We're supposed to shame her?
She's Anthony Edwards' age.
What are we supposed to do?
People, them kids, that's what I was telling you about that age.
They little
and
they're dumb.
I don't know how long you've been on Twitter. Twitter, do your thing. What if she really does want to meet her sister? Mm-hmm. I remember a situation when I was searching for my long lost daughter or whatever, and my daughter really went around to where they thought she was at, looking for the girl because she knew that they didn't fuck with me, but maybe they might fuck with her. Yeah, and she wanted to meet her older sister. What didn't turns out it wasn't my daughter. That's a whole different story. That was quite heartbreaking, but thank you. But yes, them siblings be wanting to know, like if I got a younger sister or I got an oldest brother or whatever, they be wanting to know. So, plenty of times where you find the ancestry.com and people be looking and finding out that they got family over here and they go travel over there to meet their fucking family. So yeah, I can see Twitter do your thing with this. Her actually saying, yo, I don't even want to talk to you. I want to speak to my siblings. You don't fuck with me? For whatever reason, but
if that's the case, if her intent is to find her sibling, it's like she could have just left out the part about her dad.
Yeah,
I mean, not about her dad, about his shortcomings. Like she could literally went on there, but like, this is my dad. I'm trying to connect with my sister. I don't have a relationship with my sister. You don't. She didn't have like. I don't. That's something. I don't think that was the goal. Like,
yeah, I think the goal was kind of to try to throw him under the bus.
Why not?
And I think that, but I also think that,
of course,
people respond to being attacked differently. And I'm not siding with, I promise you I'm not siding with him. But I'm just saying, like, you attacked him. And he's just like, I don't even fucking know you like that. Like, I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but for the, like, harbinger of chaos in my mind, I just think it's fucking funny. I'm sorry. Shit is jokey.
I think
they look like two fucking clowns.
A lot of people that speak all that fly shit on social media or these, like, influencers that be frauds.
I think we know that.
It's very clowny.
And I can see this in this situation. He looks like a fraud. I'm sorry. He does look. But let's get away from that.
He look like any other nigga that stands on a pedestal and tells other people what they should do and what they shouldn't do. And at the end of the day, their house is not in order. Like any other pastor that ever stands up in the fucking pulpit and preaches and tells people what they supposed to do. Meanwhile, they're fucking scamming their fucking congregation and they got side families all over the place.
Pastors.
So you understand what I'm saying? Like it's like. So easy. Because it's a real thing.
We were talking on the show yesterday on Hard or Soft, and is Pastor
Duncan
that likes having orgies or some shit like that?
Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
Like a fun time.
Yeah, and I was asking, pastor that
done an orgy?
Left his wife or have what?
Have you ever been in an orgy?
Of course. What are you talking about? You know who I am?
This guy's crazy.
We got him.
Yeah, okay. we have fun around here. Well, we're gonna talk about that when you come on Hard or Soft, right? But yeah, hey, we just had anyway.
I might listen to that episode.
I don't think I would participate in an orgy.
We had a play party and things went the way they went. Very good time.
So in an orgy, is this like everybody touches everybody? Does that have to be the dynamic? Like everybody has.
You have a right to consent at all times.
Yeah, you can
but
pull in.
At some point, there are parties where I don't think it's a dark room. I'm not sure if this is a dark room. Dark room, I think, is centered around gay men, right? I think. But there are some parties where if you enter here, you're with whatever. And I think that's a lot. White people are more cool with that, I think. Black people, we know, it's like,
I'm not doing no dark room shit.
Not you. You know what I mean?
I'm choosy.
But yeah, you go into a room and it's big beds.
But that, I mean, for us, it's like, as Black girls, we're constantly touched unprovoked. I don't think white women have to deal with it as much. As much.
You're talking about from white men?
White
the main oppressors in the world? Grab them by the pussies?
But do they? I don't know. Maybe I've never been a white woman, so I can only. We're constantly touched.
Please don't give them white people no bail.
I don't know them
around here. Please
I also think they're just
created
second
oppression.
level humans. I think Black people are at the top, and white people are just like they're
on what level?
They're almost like in all of it. I just feel like their whole thing is to try to be us. Like that's their giant end goal is to be as close to like Black prosperity as possible. I don't care what they're aiming for, whether it's financial.
What is Black prosperity?
Just like a successful Black person. I think that's even if they don't recognize it, I do think most white people are aiming for that. Like they think we're cool. They think especially Black men, they think a successful Black man is just the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah, once he's ascended, they know that
that's why they loved OJ. Because he was just a cool nigga and they were just like this one.
Yeah, because he's in our field, he's in our world, and all of the women want him.
He's not.
Whereas with all my stature, the Black women don't want me. And I think that white men fetishize Black women. So, and then white women fetishize Black men. But also Black women love Black men. So it's like they can't measure up to that.
Yeah,
and what do men do everything for? Money and pussy. Or shit, even if you get rid of the money, everything's for pussy. That's what it's for. So if my woman wants somebody else ultimately more than me, yeah, I can see it being jealous. I can get that. I get that. Can I go back to the child support thing for a second?
Yeah.
You mentioned child support while she was in the womb. I was talking about this earlier with somebody, and they said, "Yo, everybody should be on child support when you get pregnant."
Okay.
Everybody. And I was like, "What do you mean everybody?" He was like, "The women and the men." It's like people just be having kids and just leave it up to whim. If people knew that this shit was going to affect their pockets the minute they got pregnant and decided to have a fucking baby, people would be making a lot of different choices.
But it does affect your pocket the minute that you get pregnant and start having a baby.
Not in that way though. Not mandated. And he said, she said actually, she was like, it should go into like a trust fund for the baby. The non-custodial parent pays more. The custodial parent also has to pay into it. But
in this economy?
So what happens if they exit with like
who exit what?
Like if the person decides by the time the child is 4 that they just I'm cool on this baby and they just dip.
The custodial, they still gotta pay. The money's coming out from the Social Security number like that.
Oh, I like that.
Do you?
I don't.
I think we should do that with relationships.
Like what?
What? Like
I like
alimony?
this. Go ahead, do that. What are you talking about?
If I like you today, I meet you today, I think we should both put up a certain amount of money, whatever that is between the two of us. And if you cheat, if you do some nut shit, if you play me, you embarrass me.
Nah, but who says
we can
what
set
the nut shit
rules.
is?
We can determine the rules up front. We can put those rules down on paper. We can whatever that looks like for the two people involved.
There needs to be a mediator.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
somebody.
That's fine. Have a mediator. That's fine. You can do however that looks like for you, whether it's incorporating your therapist or your coach or your manager, whatever that looks like for you. Both of y'all go into this and be like, we're not just gonna put this on love and trust. We're gonna put some fucking money behind this shit. Like, I really fuck with you. Now we've been dating for a couple months now, and I want you to stop dating niggas, and I'm about to stop dating bitches. Okay, so put your money up.
How much money are we talking?
It depends on I don't know how much money.
How much money? Because I might not care about the bread.
It has to be a significant amount of money that matters to you. It can't be no $5. Like, it's not gonna be that.
No, like shit.
10 bands a piece.
Nigga, I left $70,000 in that restaurant. I invested $70,000 into his restaurant. The shit was stressing me out, and this one day I just didn't go back. And I felt so much better walking away. I just felt like, yo, that shit was stressing me the fuck out. So you look stressful.
And if that was
keep the 70 bands. Huh?
But that's fine. So that's how you, and that is fine. If at some point you decide you gotta go or you want to break up.
I promise you don't get that stress. I was joking.
That's good.
But what are you saying?
But yeah, it should be an investment. I think and it has to be more than just an emotional investment, because that's cool and that's very needed. But put some money behind it.
Josh, what do you think?
I'm not doing that.
Yes. What do you think?
I would say so. If the same thing applies if the woman walks away too, right?
Absolutely.
So
get your bread, King.
I like what you're doing.
This is crazy.
I like this.
I kind of like it a little bit.
What?
That's nuts.
Kind of like.
How much are you willing to invest?
Yeah, yesterday. How much you willing to invest?
Bro,
in somebody you dating?
He would be so broke right now. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, this nigga would be sick.
Yeah,
he would be
everybody
sick.
Relax. Everybody
but how much would you have lost this week? Let's just go about one of the situations. How much would you have lost if you had invested in this? Don't come on, it's friends. We're friends. I love you.
It's family.
How much would you have lost if you had to put money in? What are we talking about? You said you like it.
Shut up, Tahoe.
You said you like it.
I would, in a situation like that, I would, that 70 bands is tough.
How much would you have lost this week is the question.
This week?
Yo,
what kind of time you be on?
Whoa, hold on.
Nah, you was oppie from the door. I'm on your neck. I'm on your fucking koofy.
Y'all good?
He's a single man.
Yesterday, what's going on with you?
What happened?
It's a lot of narrative building on the show. Listen,
Good
I know.
Gravy.
Yeah,
I'm calling you a hoe over here.
This is why I'm saying, like,
He's from hoe to hoe.
Nah, come on, bro.
Maybe like that.
And hoe.
All right.
Ho.
All right, yo.
Now it's
Christmas. Okay. You can live in your
this
truth.
Is crazy.
This is safe space.
Thank you. Be yourself. What's wrong with that?
Are you ashamed of
people like hoes?
They love
people love hoes.
All the hoes are winning. Drea winning.
The hoes
are winning. What's her name? Natalie winning. They winning. What's up?
Oh, you motherfuckers that scared of your hoedom. Y'all be the ones getting y'all people snatched by hoes.
Trump is a hoe. He at the top. He up there.
Your man's a hoe.
My man is a hoe?
Ain't right over there. What's up, homie?
What up, Tommy Six?
Tommy Sticks is crazy. This nigga's insane.
Yeah, whatever. Yo, we all right. We'll talk about that later.
Don't ask my nigga if y'all having a dick off right now. Don't you
what
fucking
now?
dare.
A dick off?
Don't you fucking dare, Tahoe.
Stop it.
What is a dick off?
Hey, how much would you have lost this week?
Okay.
This nigga.
Hello?
This nigga
Yo,
is
y'all
wild.
good?
All right, so would you put money down?
No. I don't like nobody enough initially to put no money down.
I'll put
I'm
10
sorry.
bands down.
I wouldn't.
But it's
I
like,
don't.
But if she
how
wants
do
to
you-
put 10 bands down, that
For
means
me?
that she really cares about this. Like
She
if we
believes
say
in
we're
it.
gonna go 10 for 10, and whoever fucks this up, that shit really matters. Because for one, that means we really want to be here. But we really in it to win this 20 bands. I'm not fucking up because I
Right.
want that 20 bands too. Unless you get really annoying and some shit like that, then it's like, all right, I lost my 10 bands. Keep it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Like if you're protecting your peace for $10,000, then
Take it.
that's worth it.
It is what it is.
But I just think because we operate on love and trust and loyalty and all those things that are they're just words and feelings and emotions.
Mhm.
When things happen in relationship, there's no real carry for either person. It's like you feel bad, right? Or it sucks, or your heart is broken, but it's just like you're really fine. You're actually fine. Like you didn't, outside of time and maybe some energy and some effort, you didn't lose anything. I feel like once you put money behind something, it changes how you operate in that space. Like now it's more serious. Now it's just like talking. Like no, now we're dating. We're in a. I just gave you 10,000. What you mean we talking? What the fuck is a situationship? You want me to have another bitch? I think it's $10,000 for me to be with you. How much is it gonna cost me to be with these bitches too? Because now you can't find out.
You got it. Listen, get that bitch 10 too.
Right.
Hold it down, man.
And now as a
Hold
man
it
to
down.
just talk to bitches, you gotta have at least $2 million.
Listen.
But I'm also
Pussy is
the
amazing.
girl with my girlfriend, and she has the same mentality too. Like if we meet a man today, right, and he's just like, I really like the school, y'all don't gotta worry about nothing. I really fuck y'all. Nobody can talk to y'all. Nobody can disrespect y'all. Like y'all look good. I got you. But I got this little bitch over here. I'm not gonna stop fucking her. Have a wonderful night.
The word.
I don't care. I'm gonna enjoy. First of all, once I'm fucking her, I'm good. She can't do that though. Like she absolutely can't do that because I would murder her. But him, like, I don't think men are meant to be monogamous, and I think that affects a lot of how I operate with men. I don't think monogamy is designed for men. I think it's mostly for women.
I don't believe in monogamy myself.
That's because y'all both live poly lives. Y'all both already there. But she specified men.
Yeah, I'm talking about myself. It depends on what your definition of monogamy is, because for me it's not about sex. Like I don't want to sleep with a lot of people. I just like sharing space with attractive people. I like flirting and going out with people. And some people that's cheating, I like to talk to you. Maybe I want to share some news with you. Maybe I want to go on a date.
Right.
Maybe I want to kiss you in the mouth. But I don't want to fuck everybody. I just like to share space with people, and that's cheating to some people. So that's where my non-monogamy comes from. I just like to talk to people. I think people are very interesting, and I like to kind of collect them like Pokemon.
I think men should have multiple women as long as it's done safely and respectfully and everybody is aware of what's going on. I don't think I have a good amount of knowledge about history, and it's just monogamy is a very recent phenomenon. Like we started that less than 100 years ago. So to ask men to like deny your roots and your genes and the things that are flowing into you that even got you here, and just because I'm a girl and because I'm selfish and I want you to myself, be only with me. And it's like you're asking so much of a person. And if women were not necessarily meant to be monogamous, then I would feel the same way. I do think women are more likely to be monogamous than men, but I think we forced monogamy on men because that's what works for us. And I think men have obliged. Like even the whole idea of a wedding, it's like so much of the wedding and even getting to that wedding stage is designed by women, and we just act surprised through it all. It's like, I want you to propose to me. I want to do this. Like I want you to be my fiance. And it's like, and then he does it. And it's like, I'm so shocked. Like, no, you designed this whole thing. Like this fairy tale is for you. It's not for him.
Right.
Like they're just playing into this like childhood image we have of ourselves.
Play
That's
into
why
my
we wear
delusion.
black and y'all wear white. It's our funeral.
My man is not wearing black.
There we're born. They wear white. They're this new virgin, and we're laying there like this. The dame is over.
Cooked.
Yeah, put my jersey in the rafters. Just put me in the dirt. It's over.
Nah, that's why my man's not wearing black, and neither are y'all.
No, that's fine. It's not my wedding.
Yeah, I don't think monogamy is. I don't know. I don't think it's healthy for. And there are some men who are out there who are just like, it's one woman for me forever, and that's all I need.
Them niggas is pathological liars.
And I mean, good for you.
I don't believe it. Niggas are pathological liars.
You literally just went on this whole tirade about men not being married and now it's these niggas can't even do that. These niggas are pathological liars. Like, what is going on?
But I've already told you that I feel like when you get married, your marriage, you can figure out what you want to do. Y'all make that decision together. Yeah. And you already know that I don't believe in monogamy. I don't believe that being married means that you have to be monogamous. I don't believe that. You know I don't believe that. So why are you fucking confused about what I'm saying? Because you're saying that men. I just be confused. I think when y'all two here, it's just a lot of confusion.
Wait, what are you confused about?
For one, I like the idea of monogamy forced on you, right? Mm-hmm. What I don't like the idea is for one, men can't choose to do things a certain way and that just be what it is. I think women do the same thing. None of that shit is supposed to be above us. Mm-hmm. None of it is supposed to be above us. Y'all, we already talked about instinct over intelligence. Mm-hmm. I tried to say the instinct and you argue with me about intellect, but now you're like, no, instinct really is what it is. That's not what I said. Don't try to. Why are you trying to tie? Isn't that what the conversation? No, you're trying to tie two conversations together and make one. And no, I think we're talking about two different things. I'm literally just talking about being a hypocrite. Who? You. Okay. Because when I say instinct over intelligence, you argue me down and was like, yo, we're not animals. We built this thing and you should be able to go override your hormones and everything and genetics or whatever we came from. We were talking about self-control. And now you're saying when we're talking about this, you're basically like, yeah, y'all niggas lying anyway. You're gonna cheat. No, don't do that. Don't put that on me because now you're really gonna have to make. All right, so now I have to tap into my little superpowers since you want to play, and now we're gonna fucking play. That's Spider-Man. No. I don't have time. The fact of the matter is, when we're talking about marriage and building a family unit and the fact that niggas don't want to grow up and they want to be kids and they want to play all day, that's one thing. That has nothing to do with monogamy because I don't think that you have to be monogamous to be married. So why are you putting these two things together? It does not make sense to me. I'm talking about the family unit. I'm talking about niggas growing up and caring about family, caring about being with a woman, caring about being and building relationship and rapport and memories with a woman more so than their homeboys. That's what the fuck we was talking about. Please stop fucking playing with me. All right, I'm sorry. 8. It's okay. Late. I ain't arguing with her no more. 8. Like, I just don't know why you do this to me. I would love for the world to be a little bit more open. Societal standards. Well, you said it was less than 100 years old monogamy. Is that true?
Full monogamy in terms of like us having this kind of patriarchal structure of like a man and woman. And
the 1920s, the Depression?
Well, I mean, it's relatively recent, right? Obviously, it's not exactly 100
So like
years
1900s, late 1800s, like, some shit like that.
Say by maybe 1830, 1845 was when we started to come. So almost 200 years. But still not that long ago. Right. The most of our history has been, men having multiple wives, concubines. Like,
if you can afford it,
how could this world go back to that? Like, how could let's just say there was
honesty,
a way
and niggas not being bitches.
No, I think the women are taking over. I think that patriarchy and everything, right, has kind of shifted and been crushed by women and this whole and Beyonce and them.
What Beyonce got to do with this? What she do?
I think if we go back to just suffrage and women's rights, I think women started putting their foot down during suffrage, right? And so now we have women that are just like, no. I'm not just in the house anymore, just this quiet little wallflower, just doing whatever you say. It's going to be me and you, and that's it. Because you making money, not making money too, because women wanted to be equal to men, and, we wanted to...
Hate it.
I don't want to be equal to no man.
I don't want to be equal to nothing.
I don't got it. I'm a girl.
I'm just a girl.
I'm a girl. I'm soft. I want to be fairy. I want to frolic in the woods. I
asked to be a housewife once every 6 months, and I keep getting told to be no.
I do. I want to frolic. Like I'm a fairy.
The forest is fire.
That's crazy.
How do you know?
Yeah, you're like SZA.
That is my
frolic in the forest.
That's so crazy because SZA is legit. Like I feel like that's
your spirit animal.
That's my spirit, and it's so crazy because Chris said the same thing. Like Chris is now like sort of my manager, so he modeled my Instagram page off of SZA's because he's just like, this is the closest I can think.
I like it. I get the aesthetic. I know you look familiar.
I love her.
I think you look familiar. Do you pattern your makeup and stuff after her too?
Nah, I'm not. I'm not that deep. But I feel like if I wasn't with my girl and I met SZA, I feel like we would have the most intense, fire, nasty, long, drawn out sex I've ever had in my life. Because I just feel like we would just go match for match.
Bar
and she mad flexible. You saw her do those split with what's her name? It's like I could do a split too, but we trying to go. I just feel like me and her, we would have to put it on a screen. Like I mean, like Times Square. I just feel like it would be amazing. Yeah.
Why the fuck are you looking at me? I have nothing to do with this.
Do you know SZA?
No. What? No. Well, not too much. No. You do? That
this
Jersey
is a crush.
shit?
This is a crazy crush. So, all right, fine. All right, I'm about to get us out of here. I have one last thing.
That's so much fun.
This is very women-centered. I have nothing to do with it.
You talking about sucking dick?
I'm going to...
Jesus
Hello?
Christ.
Hello? Yup. Yep.
I just want y'all to be so fucking for real. If you could be anything, you could be so
Halle
for real.
Berry.
To counter your point, before you get into that, to counter your point, if you upfront, men don't believe me. When I told them I'm terrible at giving head, I can show you. I don't know how many dicks you've sucked, but I guess. Well, you can show me. But they never believe me. And that's always my response. I don't know how many dicks you've sucked, but let's give it a try. Because if you know how to do it better than I do, let's give it a shot. But on the flip side, if you tell a nigga you can't suck dick and then you find out like you really do suck dick, and like, what a pleasant surprise for you. And congratulations. I love that little Jack in the Box moment for you.
Yo, it's people that listen to this show at work, and this shit is going to be so fucking funny.
If you tell a woman, what'd you say?
If you tell a man that you don't know how to give head, and then when the moment occurs and obviously you know how to do something, he's gonna be like, it's a fun surprise for everybody.
That's why I used to say that my sex was
I'd much rather you lie and it be true. I'd much rather you lie and be better at it than you tell the truth and it be true. Right. I don't want you to tell me you got whack head and you have whack head. I want you to say you got whack head and then you blow my fucking socks off and I'm like, yo, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you everything. Yeah, because y'all be just wiping this shit out.
But it's like, if I'm honest with you and tell you, like, I'm not.
So gross.
What's her name? Karen, is that her name? The, like, famous dick sucker?
Corinne Stephens.
Corinne.
Superhead.
I am not.
Famous dick sucker.
I'm not Corinne Stephens, but
you can be. You don't want to be.
Right. I don't be interested in me for head.
Why don't you want to? Why can't you suck dick? What? You got a big mouth.
This is interesting.
Respectfully, you have a wide mouth.
Yo.
Some people have small mouths.
All right,
she has a wide mouth.
This is fucking crazy.
I will say, I tell every guy the same thing, but I used to tell guys I don't suck dick, so that was.
She doesn't want to.
And then I never stopped nothing. Now, that being said, do I suck dick? Obviously.
You suck great dick though.
That's up to the guy. I don't know.
No, it's up to you.
No, I see what's going on.
I don't know.
What?
No, I see what's going on.
I will do my best. If it's good or not, it's on you.
That's one of those moves. I see what's going on here. That's one of those.
You feel me right yesterday?
That's one of those pull rabbit out the hat. I see what's going on.
Like,
the man in the tailpipe.
I'm not.
She guys, come on. There's no way you can fuck that
I
mouth.
brag on is my coochie because I just, you know when it's just
Why
like.
can't you brag on your neck?
My coochie is just a star weapon of the show. It's just like, it's just so little and just, it's just, I love it. Like and I hope I have this relationship with her for a long time. And I just feel like, sucking dick, that's just so much work. Like,
it's a lot of work.
It's just.
So that's how we feel about pussy.
It's not. Eating pussy is not.
It's
not as difficult as sucking dick.
Fucking pussy. You gotta do mad work to fuck pussy.
Oh yeah.
So getting in neck is the same way y'all feel about y'all pussy. Like, yo, you just suck. I can just be chilling, eating some eggs.
It's not my favorite thing, but if I do a job, I'm gonna do a complete and good job with everything that I do.
You guys love sucking my shit. Okay.
I do love certain ones.
You said it's not your favorite thing.
It's not my thing.
Well, great. You're not.
But when I like it, you gonna know that I like it.
See, we
got
him. We got him.
What? Dodge? Why are you making a face?
I'm just here.
You ever had just like a really juicy
would you really
penis?
want
just
a dude?
Like, I can't wait to just.
Oh, see, she did the thing. I did that earlier. I did that earlier.
Man, I had one, and that's probably for the other show, but I definitely had one, and it's like to this day I remember that man's penis, and I just wish because his penis was so beautiful to look at. Like we had sex everywhere, and we had sex at the cash register in a chicken spot because I was just like,
you going to jail?
Worked there?
Probably.
You going to jail?
So y'all was ordering?
We had sex on what's the pretty bridge that you take to go into Queens? What's that bridge? The pretty one.
The no, is it or is it the
it's all lit up.
The Ed Koch?
It's the one with all the lights.
It's all the lights. Yeah.
Kosciuszko. The one going towards LaGuardia.
And that shit ain't really even got a side thing.
We did it on the bridge, and I was we were in the middle of a fight, and he blocked my car, and I tried to get around him, so he came out of his car and pulled me out of my car, and so we fucked on top of my car.
While people was driving by?
This was 2020.
It was just built.
It was outside.
Outside
was closed.
There was nobody driving by.
Nobody was outside.
Fire.
But him, I would suck that nigga dick through a straw. Like it's just beautiful.
That's very passionate.
Yeah.
So you like toxic relationships?
Hell no. I like this. This is love. This is a loving place.
So you was arguing.
2020
pulled you out the car. How do you go from that to fucking?
That was that relationship. We were very toxic together. We could never date again because all we did was fucking argue.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't sound fun.
Does not sound fun at all.
It sounds fun, but then it doesn't.
The fucking
but
is
then
fun.
it's like
The
you want to try
I can't stand to argue.
But you gotta be there. That passion has to be there. You can't just create that shit.
Yeah.
There's gotta be some shit, and you really want to get away from this person, but you can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. It's stressful. I don't even know how the fuck you got out of that shit. Look how she's staring off.
Yeah, it's because it's like you both of y'all know y'all shouldn't be with each other, but it's like, damn, it's something here.
The dick.
Was it the sex?
It was 100% the sex, and it was because we waited. I waited when I first met him because I knew he was kind of a mixy nigga, right? And when I met him, I was like, oh, you probably got mad bitches and da 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 da. And this was 2019, and we started talking. I think September 2019. We didn't have sex until January 2020.
Yeah, too many bitches.
We waited because I just feel like you don't need my coochie. You have so many. I'm not saying don't fuck them. I'm just saying you're not fucking me. So do your thing. When we finally fucked, I was just like, oh my god, this is like, and he didn't even eat coochie. Like he did not eat coochie at all. Like once, but he was drunk. But he did not eat coochie.
That happens when you're putting toes in my mouth.
That's usually my mentality. You can't even touch me unless you devour coochie. But his penis was just like made for he taught me that I could squirt. I did not know that was a power that I had.
And he was squirting on a Kosciuszko?
She gonna call that nigga. Baby girl, make sure what time it is now. 8:58.
He's so
okay. She's gonna be out of here at 9:20. Make sure she comes straight home.
He definitely like left his son's first birthday party to come have sex with me, and I was like, this is when I know this is not right.
I mean, was it the beginning of the party?
Did we cut the cake?
Yeah, the cake is cut. What else we do?
The games is over.
I have a clip to play.
I hate it.
Shout out to him and you, and shout out to y'all fire sex. But shout out to wifey for being able to take that and repattern that herself around you.
That's right. My girl.
I'm gonna play this clip. It's between Drew Barrymore and Halle Berry. Very interesting clip.
Only Halle Berry, and we have one big thing in common. We are both in perimenopause. And was there like a tipping point or a moment that you can think like that you would be manifesting that this is where you want to spend your time, in the menopause space, in the knowing your body space, in the what's happening to me? I don't want to be clueless. I want to be empowered.
Because when I was 54 years old, I had just met man. I manifested this man, and I had just met him, and we were having the best time. I finally met my person. I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. It really, truly was amazing. And then one morning, I tried to go to the bathroom, and I couldn't go. It was so painful. When I tried to let a little bit out, I couldn't go. I had to squeeze it. It took me almost 10 minutes to just empty my bladder because it was so painful. And substances were down there that I had never seen before. And I thought, what is this? So I go right to the doctor, and he's, doing the exam, looking up there, and he said, yep, I think I know what this is. And I'm like, what? He said, it's a really bad case of herpes.
What? Okay, so you're in his office, and now what?
And now Dan, it's my guy, he drove me there because this was so swollen, I couldn't even put my legs together to drive. So we spend the next 72 hours kind of doing the blame game, trying to figure out who gave it to me, who gave it to him. And then a couple hours after that, my doctor called me and said that you do not have herpes.
Oh my God.
And it's almost like, I was like, what? I'm like, okay, then what is it? And this was the defining moment for me. He said, I don't know. That's what it looked like.
And that sent me on my own reconnaissance and my own researching. And that's when I came up with dry vagina syndrome that women have when they're in perimenopause. And I had all the symptoms of what that felt like. And I realized, oh, I'm 54 years old. They say I learned that perimenopause can start in your late 30s, even in early 40s. And I thought, clearly, I'm 54. But at that point, nobody had really had a serious conversation.
And it does happen for people in their 50s too. There's no real age.
Wow. Can we wrap this shit up?
This has been a hell of a show.
You know,
she just needs some slippery That's all she needs. You ever try slippery You're a squirter. You should definitely try it.
Oh shit!
The nigga said no, not too much on me.
No,
he said enough.
Sliding off the couch.
Are y'all scared of menopause?
This nigga say I'm going through menopause every other day. It's very sick, actually.
My girlfriend is also 8 years younger than me, so I definitely don't want to go through it.
Why? What do you think is going to happen?
Be young and hot for way longer.
You don't think that, like, what happens to your hotness?
You literally get hot, niggas.
Yeah, I thought you get hotter.
I want to be sexy forever. I want to be 70 and sexy.
I'm pretty
sure
you can be
sexy and not. You know what? At this point, menopause me. Let's wrap this shit up because if I never had another period again, I would be happy.
Is that what happens? You just stop your period? Like you just stop ovulating?
Mm-hmm. You get also like hairs, like facial hairs, because you just have less estrogen and higher progesterone. Mm-hmm. You have kids, right? Mm-hmm. How many?
1. I'm good. Wrap it up.
5.
Who has 5?
Me.
Oh, I was. You
what?
Do. No. Anyway.
Her eyes got big as shit.
I want to have one day.
No,
you don't have one? No.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
You. That's the way to lose your sex.
The parents.
Getting out of shit is whack.
It will stress you out and steal your joy.
But I'm gonna have 2 people to help me raise them.
Child, and you will be it will break y'all up. You ever seen a relationship get past pregnancy?
Yeah.
I have.
Barely.
You mean just like any relationship?
Yo, pregnancy be killing the relationships.
Kills the vibes.
It kills the relationship.
Kids are really bad vibes. Don't do it. You good. Be the rich auntie. You got God kids. You
bad vibes.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
I'm a narcissist. I have to make a baby.
That's you.
What is that?
Be
what is one
horrible as a parent? Narcissist parents are the worst.
What does one have to do with the other?
Because I want to see. what I can do.
AI.
I want to see how they look.
AI.
You want to push it out and destroy the tight pussy you've been bragging about all day?
That's why I haven't done it yet. Because I do not want to turn this shit into a highway. Like,
that's not necessarily what happens.
Well, pussy does change. It changes after your baby. It doesn't get worse. It's just different.
Okay.
It might get better. All right. Let me get the fuck out of here. We've been recording. How long? What's the time on it? What's the name?
5 hours.
My God.
2 hours.
No,
I'm sorry. 2 hours and 20 minutes.
This guy is crazy.
It's been a really great episode. This one, I fear for what's going to happen on Instagram.
Nothing's gonna happen. We're gonna be friends.
She's gonna go viral.
That's the point.
That's never the point.
Please remind these people where to find you and what to expect.
Please, follow, share my page, watch my stories at Stacey Banks, STASSY_BANKS. Please stay tuned to all the things I have going on. I actually have an appearance in London next week on 2 podcasts. So please stay tuned. I love y'all.
Really? Hey. Flying out to London?
I am.
That's fire.
I love that.
That's fire.
Did you set that up?
They found me. I don't know how they found my black ass, but they found me. And I said, okay. It's called I'm not going to promote that shit yet. But they found me.
Well, you're also going to be on the Hard and Soft show.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to be on Hard and Soft.
Right? So that's gonna be next week, I think.
And that's gonna be like, y'all gonna see.
Or the week after. Is that what we're gonna do?
I can't wait.
Well, I actually have. Are you open to like experimentation on the show?
Like what? Nah, I can't show my coochie.
Well, I'm gonna see your coochie. Yeah, I said it like I was gay, right?
I want to see your coochie.
Like, please.
You have to give me like an idea of what to be. I mean,
I thought you was open.
No, I'm just very respectful. I never want to do anything that violates my partner. So it's just that.
Gotta ask. That's why I said ask
she's not
permission.
She's not that person. She's doing her thing. She's very successful there. She likes to stay there. Because that's the thing too. I feel like most times I do a podcast, they'll ask me to bring my girlfriend. I'm like, it's not about her.
But what I'm saying is she can't be over there while the thing is happening and it not be invasive. So let me not coerce you.
If it's with, I would say, if it's with a guy, more than likely it's fine. If it's with a girl, she probably wouldn't care for it.
Okay, that sounds fun. Pretty sure I can find a horny guy around somewhere.
For sure.
Yeah, make sure he's big and black. That's what I like. Big,
Luna's
black,
big and
bearded.
Black. Yeah. Luna's big and black.
I don't mean fat. I mean just big, black.
He's not fat.
All right, yo.
Can I go home?
Yo. Y'all already know. Tune in next week, Tuesday. We will be dropping these episodes on Tuesday morning going forward. It's been a blessing. Find Stacey on Nah That's Crazy with Chris Casanova. He will be on our episode next week, and we're gonna ask him how the fuck he deals with this every goddamn week.
Tune in to Nah That's Crazy. Net on Instagram. Nah That's Crazy. Everybody follow it. Everybody was great. Equally as great as this show.
It was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, we get out of here. I can eat. I need a drink and a fucking Advil. She's giving me a headache. So shameless.